My beloved child, the person I am about to talk to you about, this person wasn't just a random encounter. This person was sent by me. I know this might be hard for you to understand at first, but trust me, everything is about to make sense. I have been working behind the scenes in ways you couldn't see, and it's time for you to know the truth. There's someone in your life right now, someone you've either just met or someone you've known for a while. They aren't just any person. They were sent by me. I know this sounds unbelievable, maybe even shocking to you. How could a person who seems so ordinary be part of my divine plan? But let me explain, child. There is nothing ordinary about my plans. Every person, every encounter, every moment in your life is woven together by my hand. My beloved, if your heart longs for my blessings, speak your faith aloud. Type yes I need and let your voice be heard, for I am ready to pour my grace upon you. This person who has recently come into your life is not there by accident. I sent them to you for a reason. Pay attention. They carry something that will help unlock the next chapter of your life. It may not be immediately clear why they are here, but trust me when I say they are crucial to the path I'm leading you down. So often, my children expect answers from me to fall like lightning from the sky. You wait for the clouds to part, for some booming voice to give you direction, for a miracle to happen in an instant. But my child, sometimes my answers come through people. I work through others to fulfill my plans in your life. Do you remember Moses? He needed help to carry out my purpose, and I sent Aaron to support him. I sent Elijah to guide Elisha. I sent the disciples to one another for strength. In the same way, I have sent this person into your life to guide, support, or even challenge you. This is a truth many overlook. My voice doesn't always come in the way you expect it. Sometimes, my message comes through the people I place around you. This is why I need you to listen carefully. Do not dismiss this as a coincidence. Everything in your life is connected. I know you've been struggling to make sense of things, wondering if certain events are random or if they have meaning. Child, nothing in your life is random. Everything is connected to my divine plan. This person that I've sent to you, whether they came as a friend, a mentor, a guide, or even someone you didn't expect, is part of your divine appointment. What I'm doing in your life is bigger than you can see right now. You only have a small piece of the puzzle, but I see the whole picture. This person may be here to teach you something, to open a door for you, to help you grow in areas where you've been stuck. Or maybe they are here to help you heal from something you've been carrying for far too long. Whatever their purpose, know that they are part of the next step in your journey. I need you to be very careful here. Don't miss the message they carry. It's easy to get caught up in your daily routine, to be so busy with life that you overlook the very people I've placed in your path. But this person holds a key to something you've been praying for. Sometimes my answers come wrapped in unexpected packages. The person I sent may not look the way you imagined. They may not have the background, the experience, or the status you thought was necessary. But I've placed something inside them that is meant for you. This is why it's so important that you pay attention. You need to look beyond the surface. Don't be quick to judge or dismiss them. Be open to what they have to say. Be willing to receive, even if it comes in a way you didn't expect. This person is not just here for a fleeting moment. I want you to understand that they are here for a divine connection. This is not a coincidence. This is a holy moment. They are part of the answer to your prayers. It may start small, maybe a conversation that seems insignificant at first. But as time goes on, you'll begin to see that this relationship, this connection, has the power to change your life. I am using this person to open doors you didn't even know existed. This is why I need you to stay close to me during this time. Pray, seek my guidance, and I will help you see things clearly. This connection is divinely orchestrated, and it has the potential to lead you to breakthroughs you've been waiting for. For some of you, the person I've sent into your life carries a message of healing. You've been carrying wounds, deep wounds, that you've been afraid to deal with. These wounds have held you back, caused you to live in fear, in doubt, and even in isolation. But child, I see your pain, and I sent this person to help you heal. They may have walked a similar path. They may have words of wisdom that will bring peace to your troubled heart. Through this person, I am extending my healing hand. If this message has touched your soul, my child, let your heart be moved to like, knowing that my blessings are upon you. You've been asking for healing, and this is how I've chosen to bring it to you. Do not resist it. Be open to the process, and allow my healing to flow through this relationship. Healing often comes in ways we least expect, and this is one of those times. Now, this next part may not be easy to hear, but it's important. This person is also here to challenge you. I didn't send them just to comfort you and tell you everything you want to hear. No, they are here to help you grow, and growth often requires challenge. They may say things that make you uncomfortable. They may push you to confront things you've been avoiding. They may bring out parts of yourself that you've tried to hide. But child, this is part of my plan. I am using them to shape you, to refine you, and to help you become the person I've called you to be. It's not always easy, but remember this: growth requires discomfort. Don't run away from the challenge. Lean into it, and you will come out stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next step in your journey. One of the greatest lies the enemy tells you is that you are alone, that no one understands, that no one is there for you. But my child, you are never alone. I see you, and I've sent this person into your life to remind you of that. They may not have all the answers, but they will walk with you. They will stand by you in the storms, and they will remind you of my presence when you feel lost. This person is my gift to you, a living reminder that I am always with you. When the road gets tough, when you feel like giving up, look to the person I've placed in your life. They are there for a reason. They will help carry you through the hardest seasons, and in doing so, they will remind you that I have never left your side. My child, understand this: I am preparing you for greater things. Everything you've gone through, every person I've placed in your life, is part of a bigger plan. The person I've sent to you is part of that preparation. They are helping to position you for the next level of your life. What you've been waiting for, what you've been praying for, it's on the horizon. But you need to be ready. You need to be equipped. And this person is part of that process. Trust me when I say that your waiting has not been in vain. I have been working behind the scenes, preparing everything for the perfect time. So my child, listen carefully once more. This person was sent by me. They are here to help you, to guide you, to challenge you, and to remind you that you are never alone. Do not miss this gift. Do not take it for granted. I know you're surprised. I know this may have caught you off guard, but trust me, I work in ways that you cannot always understand, but I promise you, everything is connected to my plan for your good. My child, as you walk in my love, I invite you to join in this mission. If you wish, click below to buy me a coffee and help extend the reach of my message through this channel. Your act of kindness brings joy to my heart and blesses many. Nowadays, I bring a message from the blessed messengers, that might totally alter your point of view, almost somebody exceptionally uncommon in your life. What I'm almost to share will take off you stunned, as it includes a profound and divine truth. Get prepared. Since this individual is not in your life by chance, they were sent by God with a more prominent reason. Understanding this can alter everything, dear soul. The universe is working in secretive and effective ways. The truth you are approximately to find can significantly modify your journey. Sometimes, we ponder why certain individuals come into our lives and why a few associations appear unavoidable. What you require to get it is that this individual, who holds such uncommon put in your heart, did not arrive by mischance. What I'm almost to uncover is more than fair a coincidence. It's a divine arranging activity. From the exceptionally to begin with minute, there was something different, something you might not have been able to title at the time, but you knew it was uncommon. It wasn't fair a physical fascination. It wasn't fair a great discussion. It was an agreement that risen above the ordinary. Now, with the offer assistance of the blessed messengers, we can see that this association is being guided by something much more prominent. God has arranged for you and this individual, and it goes distant past what the eyes can see. This individual is going through a minute of awesome compatibility. No matter how much they attempt to camouflage or stow away it, their sentiments are profound and genuine. Frequently, we are up against with fears and frailties that make us waver to take after what we genuinely feel. But know that at this exceptionally minute, this individual is being profoundly guided to see what truly things that cherish you share. Now, sometime recently we proceed this message. Type in the comments I claim it. Proceeding, have you ever felt that there is something more noteworthy behind everything? Those minutes when you can't clarify it, but you feel that everything is happening for a reason. This is the vitality that the blessed messengers are channeling to you presently. They need you to get it that this individual is going through otherworldly arousing. The questions they have confronted, the fear that some of the time makes them drag away, all of this is portion of a change process. Love, when genuine, has the control to mend, to change, and to direct us to our best way. Hence, it is critical that you keep your heart open and certain, indeed when things appear dubious. God's arrange never comes up short. What is saved for you and this individual will show at the right time, and in the interim, the blessed messengers are working energetically behind the scenes, moving pieces and making openings for this association to prosper as it should. Perhaps you have as of now taken note of few inconspicuous changes in this person's attitude, small signals, implicit words, looks that talk more than any discussion. These signs are the reflection of what is happening interior them. They may not be prepared to concede everything presently, but their heart is arousing to the truth that you were brought together by a more prominent constraint. This is the minute to believe the process, to accept that what God has joined together, no deterrent can separate. The blessed messengers appear me that this individual is presently battling inside. It's a fight between what they continuously accepted to be secure and what their heart is inquiring them to do. They feel the quality of this bond, but at the same time, they fear what it implies. Be that as it may, the blessed messengers guarantee us that genuine cherish continuously triumphs over fear. What is to come will be a significant change, both for them and for you. If you feel uncertain around what to do, keep in mind, God never gives us more than we can carry. The quality and intelligence you require to bargain with this circumstance are as of now inside you. This association is a blessing, but like any blessing, it requires care, persistence, and overall, confidence. Confidence that at the right time, everything will adjust. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire you to keep the confidence. Indeed, in minutes of question, what is happening presently is a fundamental portion of the prepare. Nothing is being cleared out to chance. Each step you take, each choice this individual makes, is being guided by something much more prominent. The association between you is solid, and anything stands in your way will be overcome with divine help. Before closing this square, I need to remind you of something vital. Synchronicity exists. The blessed messengers are continually sending signs to direct and fortify you. It might be a melody that plays on the radio, a state you studied by chance, or indeed a dream that appears so genuine. These are updates that you are not alone, that the sky are by your side, working for the more noteworthy great. Dear soul, fair as the sun rises each day, recharging our trusts, the adore that joins together you and this individual is predetermined to shine. What you may not know is that the blessed messengers have been closely observing each detail of this relationship, and nowadays they bring significant disclosures that will touch your heart. This association, so uncommon, is not the result of chance. There are more prominent powers, divine powers, moving paradise and soil so that what is to come will totally change your life. This individual who possesses your considerations and dreams is moreover in and strongly prepare of revelation. Indeed, if they haven't communicated it clearly, what is happening interior them is something they can't completely explain. I am calling you to walk with me. Join this community, where my words will inspire your soul and bring light to every part of your life. The blessed messengers appear me that this individual has been touched by a divine vitality, making them reflect profoundly on what you share. They may attempt to stow away it, may imagine everything is fine, but there is an evident truth. The cherish they feel for you is genuine and is developing each day. Presently, sometime recently we precede this message. Type in the comments 1111 to claim this blessing. Continuing, the blessed messengers are whispering in this person's ear, directing them on a way of understanding and change. The obstructions they have raised, whether out of fear, uncertainty, or outside impact, are starting to disintegrate. They may not have appeared it apparently, but in their heart, there is a fight going on. On one side, the fears and questions that make them waver. On the other, the call of cherish, which is so effective it gets to be inconceivable to overlook for much longer. And here is the pivotal point. You are moreover portion of this chain you prepare. You, with your persistence, your confidence, and your cherish, are making a difference. This individual see past their claimed fears. The blessed messengers appear that your nearness in their life is not fair by chance. You were sent to be a guide, a light in the midst of the enthusiastic storms they have confronted. You may not indeed realize how much you have as of now affected their life, but know that what you speak to is much more than they may have imagined. At this exceptionally minute, as you studied these words, the universe is working in your favor. Each feeling, each thought that emerges in your intellect is being guided for a more noteworthy reason. The answers you have been looking for, the questions that still frequent you, all of them will discover their determination at the right time. The blessed messengers inquire you to believe the prepare. Indeed, when things appear questionable, the divine arranges in movement, and nothing, completely nothing, happens by chance. This individual is being called to stir. What they feel for you is not something that can be disregarded or set aside for long. Indeed, if they have attempted, indeed, if other circumstances have emerged to occupy them, what is in their heart is more grounded. The blessed messengers uncover that fair like a seed planted in prolific soil. The cherish this individual feels for you is developing gradually but doubtlessly, and like any seed, it needs time and care to sprout. Subsequently, the blessed messengers inquire you to be persistent, to keep confidence and hope. What you are encountering presently is a planning for something more prominent, something that goes past what the eyes can see. This individual is around to make choices that seem all to the course of your lives until the end of time, but these choices require to be made with a clean heart, free from past ties and the questions that tie them. The truth is that this individual feels much more for you than they let on. The blessed messengers appear that in minutes of quiet, when they are alone with their contemplations, their intellect frequently returns to you. They discover themselves remembering minutes, considering almost the discussions, the looks, the little points of interest you shared. These minutes are like sparkles that stay lit indeed on the darkest days, and it is in this quiet that the blessed messengers are working, making a difference. This individual discover the clarity they so seek. The blessed messengers too need you to know that fair as this individual is going through a change, you are moreover being arranged. The door is a two-way road, and for this relationship to prosper, both required to be prepared. What is to come will require strength, tolerance, and overall, confidence from you. Faith that what you share is genuine, and that in spite of the troubles, this bond is solid sufficient to overcome any obstacle. Dear soul, the blessed messengers are by your side, directing each step of this travel. They inquire you not to lose trust, indeed when everything appears confounding or troublesome. Frequently, the way of genuine cherish is full of challenges, but these challenges exist to reinforce us, to plan us for the favors that are to come. Some time recently closing, it is vital that you stay mindful to the signs. God, through His blessed messengers, sends messages in different shapes, whether through dreams, instincts, or coincidences that appear inconceivable to ignore. These signs are there to direct you, to remind you that you are on the right way and that at the right time, everything will adjust. You and this individual are associated by something that goes past time and space. The adore you share has a more noteworthy mission, a divine reason that is fair starting to uncover itself. Keep your heart open, since the gifts that are to come will surpass any expectation. Dear soul, as you proceed on this travel of disclosures and disclosures, the blessed messengers proceed to work noiselessly, planning each detail of this way. What you require to get it is that at the right minute, everything will end up clear. The association you have with this individual is not fair strongly, it is otherworldly. It is something that rises above the conventional and places you in a position of divine significance in their life. This in itself is as of now a blessing, but it too carries responsibilities. Our heart regularly carries questions, but the blessed messengers inquire you to believe at this minute. Believe not as it were in the divine arrange, but too in the quality of this association. Genuine adore, like what you feel for this individual, has the control to change lives, to illuminate. My precious child, just as I have spoken to your soul, share this with one who is burdened. In your sharing, my grace will uplift them as it has you. Even the darkest corners of the soul, and this individual who frequently appears misplaced in their possessed contemplations and fears, is being guided to the same way of light presently. Sometime recently we precede the message. If you are not, however, subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe. This makes a difference as proceed making important substance for you. Continuing the message, the blessed messengers uncover that this individual is encountering a genuine arousing. It may be that in later times, you have felt and passionate separate. Maybe you have aggressed whether the sentiments were still there. The truth is that behind this clear coldness or delay, there is an inner fight happening. This individual has been gone up against with troublesome truths and problems they never envisioned confronting. But what is getting to be progressively clear is that the cherish they feel for you is genuine and cannot be stifled for much longer. They have been considering approximately you always. Each time they attempt to move on, something pulls them back, as if there is a more prominent constraint directing their contemplations and recollections. What this individual may not completely get it is that these coincidences are not mishaps. They are the blessed messengers, whispering in their intellect, reminding them of the significance you have in their life. These minutes of reflection are pivotal, since it is in them that the truth starts to emerge. The blessed messengers appear me that this individual is at last starting to get it how fundamental you are in their life. It's as if a blindfold is being expelled from their eyes, and they are beginning to see clearly what has continuously been there, the cherish you share. In spite of the fact that they may still feel fear or delay, this truth is getting to be inconceivable to disregard. The more they attempt to run absent from it, the more grounded the fascination becomes. At this minute, the blessed messengers are working to tear down the passionate boundaries they have built over time. These dividers, which were raised to secure them from past harms, are starting to disintegrate. With each passing day, this individual is getting closer to you, maybe not physically, but profoundly. It is as if their heart is being arranged for a gathering, for a reconnection that will be profoundly transformative. But dear soul, it is vital that you too get ready yourself. What is to come requires that you be firm in your confidence and certain in the prepare. The door, as amazing as it is, now and then requires persistence and tirelessness. The blessed messengers appear me that your part in this travel is principle. You are not fair holding up for this individual to open up to you. You are being arranged to grasp this cherish in a way that goes past any expectation. There are minutes in life when we feel that things are out of control, that the impediments are as well incredible to overcome. But the blessed messengers are here to remind you that nothing is incomprehensible when adore and confidence are included. What you are encountering presently is a stage of move, and it is critical that you proceed strolling with certainty. The blessed messengers are around you, directing each step and securing you from any negative impact that might attempt to redirect you from your path. This individual, indeed in spite of the fact that it took them awareness to realize it, is starting to get it that you are a favoring in their life. They know that to move forward, they will require to confront their fears and uncertainties. In spite of the fact that this travel may be troublesome for them, the blessed messengers guarantee that genuine cherish continuously triumphs. What is being worked on presently is the reinforcing of this association, so that when the time comes, both of you are prepared to live this cherish in its fullness. The blessed messengers inquire you to proceed sending positive energies to this individual. Indeed, if you are not physically near, your eagerly and vibrations of cherish can be felt. Each positive thought, each supplication you make for them, is making a difference to break up the questions and fears that still hold them back. You are a light in their life, and this light is being guided by the blessed messengers to sparkle ever brighter. At this minute, dear soul, you must keep in mind that everything is being organized by the divine. No matter how troublesome things may appear presently, God's arranges in activity. This individual is being guided to cherish, and there is nothing that can avoid what is ordained to happen. What you require to do is proceed accepting, keeping your heart open and your intellect firm in the certainty that everything is moving in your favor. The blessed messengers need you to know that this association goes past this life. What you are living presently is a sign of a bond that rises above time and space. You are predetermined to meet, to interface in a profound and otherworldly way, since there is a more prominent reason in this. This cherish is not fair around the display. It is almost an otherworldly way that you are strolling together, indeed if you are not, however, completely mindful of it. Dear child, if this message has moved your spirit, express your faith and let others see my love through your actions. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire you to proceed trusting in the quality of this adore. They are planning the ground for extraordinary arousing, for a disclosure that will alter the way you both see this relationship. Keep strolling with confidence, knowing that you are precisely where you ought to be, and that at the right time, all the answers will come. Dear soul, the way you are on presently may appear challenging, but the blessed messengers need you to know that each step you take is bringing you closer to what you so crave. The individual with whom you have this profound association is moving, but gradually, in your course. What the blessed messengers need you to get it is that this approach is not fair approximately a physical gathering, but around a union of souls that is being arranged on the otherworldly planes. This individual, no matter how much they attempt to stand up to, is being brought back to your way. What was once fair, a befuddled or uncertain feeling, is presently turning into clarity. Most profound sense of being has been acting emphatically in their life, evacuating the cloak that once avoided them from seeing the truth. And the truth, dear soul, is that you have continuously been in fundamental peace in their travel, no matter how much time has passed or how numerous deterrents have emerged. What you share is more grounded than any remove or silence. At this exceptionally minute, this individual is being overwhelmed with recollections and sentiments they can no longer disregard. They attempt to move on, maybe looking for diversions or attempting to discover answers somewhere else, but what is engraved in their heart is incomprehensible to delete. The blessed messengers appear me that this individual frequently finds themselves considering approximately you, about the minutes you shared, the discussions, the grins, and particularly approximately what seem have been different. No matter how much fear tries to hold this individual back, the blessed messengers are acting, opening entryways and expelling obstructions. There is a recharging vitality around them, and this prepare is bringing them closer to uncritical disclosure. The ardor they feel for you is genuine, profound, and irrefutable. More than that, they are starting to get it that this feeling is not something that can be essentially set aside. It is getting to be clear to them that what you have is something rare, something that numerous look for their whole lives and do not continuously find. Now, sometime recently we continue. The blessed messengers inquire you to take a stop, take a profound breath, and feel the vitality of a door that is around you. The universe is sending consistent signs to you, reminding you that everything is unfurling concurring to the divine arrange. Each question, each vulnerability is portion of this prepare of learning and development, and presently the blessed messengers inquire you to believe indeed more, since the most energizing stage of this travel is almost to begin. Dear soul, the individual you cherish so much is starting to see past appearances. They are realizing that what you share goes distant past the shallow. There is a profundity in this association that both alarms and interests them. The blessed messengers are whispering in their heart, reminding them that you are a blessing, someone sent to light up their life and offer assistance them find viewpoints of themselves they didn't indeed know existed. The change this individual is going through presently is something fantastic. It is otherworldly arousing, a re-establishment that is pushing them to see the world and individuals in a distinctive way. And in this handle, you have been a steady nearness. Indeed, in hush, your cherish, your tolerance, and your confidence are making a difference to shape this modern way they are treading. The blessed messengers guarantee that when the right minute comes, this individual will be prepared to open up in a way you may never have seen before. But the blessed messengers moreover inquire you to be arranged. This travel of reconnection will not be without challenges. Fear, uncertainty, and outside impacts may still emerge, attempting to redirect the course of this story. Be that as it may, what the blessed messengers need you to know is that when cherish is genuine, it continuously finds a way to win. The cherish you share is honest to goodness, built on a strong establishment that, in spite of everything, has never been shaken. This individual is planning to take a critical step in their life. In spite of the fact that there may still be delay, the blessed messengers appear that the want to rejoin with you is developing each day. There is a fire interior them that, indeed if it has been covered by time or circumstances, never went out. And presently, this fire is approximately to reignite with more quality than ever before. Dear soul, the blessed messengers are inquiring you to proceed, being the light in this person's life. Your nearness is more vital than you envision. Indeed, in minutes, when you think they may not be taking note, your vitality is profoundly touching their heart. It is this vitality, this drive of adore and confidence that is making a difference to tear down the boundaries that still exist. This individual misses you. The blessed messengers appear me that in minutes of quiet, they discover themselves considering almost how things might have been different, even in spite of the fact that they attempt to rationalize their sentiments. The heart continuously returns to you. It's not something they can control or essentially disregard. The truth is that, no matter how much time has passed, the cherish they feel for you never vanished. At this minute, the blessed messengers are directing you to keep an open heart. The endowments being arranged for you are more prominent than you envision. What is to come will require strength and confidence from you. But know that the blessed messengers are with you each step of the way. Nothing happens without reason, and each encounter you have lived so distant was planning for this awesome minute. The blessed messengers inquire you to keep in mind that a door, when genuine, continuously finds a way to show, no matter how complicated the circumstances may appear. What you share is solid sufficient to overcome any challenge. What is happening presently is a re-establishment of everything you have as of now experienced, but in a more developed, more profound, and more significant way. Dear soul, the blessed messengers remind you that you are not alone. Each supplication you make, each thought of trust you radiate, is being listened. What you are approximately to get is a divine reply to your prayers. The individual you adore is being guided back to you, and when this minute comes, you both will be prepared to live adore in its purest and most genuine frame. Dear soul, as we move forward on this travel, the blessed messengers appear me that the energies around you and this individual are forces. What once appeared far off or out of reach is presently starting to take shape. The changes that you and this individual are going through, both inner and spiritual, are clearing the way for something much greater. What I'm approximately to share with you uncovers an indeed more profound and more effective situation around the significance of this association. Frequently, the challenges we confront in our connections are, in truth, masked lessons, opportunities for development that God offers us so that we can gotten to be way better adaptations of ourselves. This individual, indeed in spite of the fact that they now and then appear misplaced in their claim questions, is being molded by these lessons. In the same way, you are two being arranged to get a door that will be transformative. At this minute, the blessed messengers inquire you to see inside yourself and reflect, what does your heart genuinely want? It's not fair almost needing this individual to return, but almost being prepared to get the kind of cherish that goes past what you've experienced. This association is uncommon and valuable opportunity, but it too requests a level of yield and belief that few are willing to allow. The blessed messengers whisper that you are prepared for this, but it is imperative that you proceed supporting confidence and patience. Child of mine, if this message has spoken to your heart, show your love by clicking like, and trust that my grace will follow you. The blessed messengers uncover to me that this individual is getting to be more mindful of past botches. There is a profound lament in their heart, and this is showing in minutes of contemplation and reflection. Maybe they have not, however, had the strength to express this verbally, but profound down, they know that the choices that separate them from you are based on fears and frailties that presently appear littler in the confront of the feeling that proceeds to grow. Every time they attempt to take after a distinctive way, the recollections of you together re-emerge with startling quality. They discover themselves considering approximately particular minutes, round subtle elements that for numerous might be immaterial, but for them carry colossal enthusiastic weight. The blessed messengers appear that this individual is encountering a kind of rediscovery of themselves, and you, dear soul, are a central portion of this journey. Now, the blessed messengers need you to get it that this reconnection, when it happens, will be diverse from anything you have ever experienced. It will be more developed, more cognizant, and based on a profound otherworldly understanding. The individual who will return to you will not be the same as some time recently. They will have gone through a prepare of recuperating and learning that will permit them to offer a more genuine and unhampered love. The blessed messengers too appear me that at this minute, there is an outside constraint attempting to occupy the course of this story. It may be that this individual is confronting negative impacts or outside voices that make them question their claimed sentiments. But the blessed messengers guarantee that these powers are not solid sufficient to break the otherworldly bond you share. What is guided by God, no natural deterrent can crush, and no matter how much this individual feels the weight of these impacts, profound down they know that what they feel for you is genuine and merits to be cultivated. Dear soul, the blessed messengers appear me that there is a re-establishment of vitality in the discuss. This individual is getting closer and closer to the minute when they will require to make an authoritative choice, and in spite of the fact that fear still tries to hold them back, the adore they feel for you is talking louder. Each thought, each memory is pulling them back to you, and when this minute comes, the blessed messengers need you to be prepared to get this individual with an open heart, but too with wisdom. The intelligence you have obtained along this travel is one of your most prominent qualities. It was not simple to get here, and the blessed messengers recognize this. Each challenge, each question, was an opportunity for development, and presently you are being guided to the crest of this travel where all the pieces of the perplex will start to fit together. What you will involvement will not fair be a physical get-together, but a otherworldly union where both will be prepared to live adore in a way that once appeared impossible. The blessed messengers need you to know that the way you have traveled so distant was basic to shape this modern stage that is approximately to start. All the tears, the questions, and the trusts were not and unsuccessful. You were being arranged for something much more prominent, and so was this individual. Each of you has gone through your possess fights, but presently is the time when things start to align. It is vital that when getting this individual back in your life, you keep in mind that genuine cherish is not fair approximately sentiments. It includes commitment, understanding, and, overall, shared regard. The blessed messengers are working so that both of you can live this adore in its purest frame, but this requires that both are willing to take off the past behind and center on the future you can construct together. At this minute, the blessed messengers inquire you to proceed sending positive vibrations to this individual. Indeed, if there are still vulnerabilities, the control of the adore you share is starting to break up the impediments. This individual is being guided to your way, and what once appeared outlandish is presently closer than ever. Dear soul, the blessed messengers are playing an unused stage for you, a stage where cherish will be the central drive, where everything that has been lived so distant will have a modern meaning. And when this minute comes, you will be prepared to grasp this individual in a way that will reinforce the bond you share. Stay firm in your confidence, for what is to come is more noteworthy than anything you have ever envisioned. At long last, the blessed messengers need you to know that this travel has a more noteworthy reason. What you are almost to live is not fair almost you and this individual. It is approximately something divine, something that is ordained to affect your lives in significant ways. You were put in each other's way for a reason, and this reason is almost to uncover itself in its fullness. Dear soul, we have come to the most uncovering minute of this travel. The blessed messengers appear me that all the pieces are at long last fitting together, and what appeared far off is presently at your doorstep. This association you have with this individual is more than a basic human bond. It is a divine calling. You two were joined together by something much more prominent, and presently is the time to procure the natural products of this otherworldly encounter. The blessed messengers are opening the sky so that you get the endowments that have been arranged all this time. This individual, who had been so much in your contemplations and supplications, is feeling the same. Their heart, in spite of the fact that frequently confounded, is being overwhelmed with a clarity that did not exist some time recently. The blessed messengers appear me that they are going through a mending process, a freedom from ancient fears that anticipated them from completely opening up to this cherish. Presently more than ever, they are recognizing the esteem of your nearness in their life and understanding that the cherish you share is uncommon and significant. Each encounter you have lived, whether of bliss or torment, was portion of a more noteworthy range. God was planning you for this minute, and presently, dear soul, it is time to open your heart totally to what is to come. The blessed messengers inquire you to take off behind any hatred or question you may still be holding on to. This cherish is being re-established, and for it to prosper, both of you require to be prepared to pardon, to begin over again, and to make something unused and indeed stronger. The blessed messengers uncover that this individual feels a profound want to reconnect with you, and it is not a passing crave. It is something that is being guided by otherworldly powers, something that rises above time and circumstances. They know in their heart that what you share is genuine, and that overlooking it would as it were bring more torment and regret. Now, the blessed messengers are whispering to them, giving them the boldness to act, to take the to begin with step to approach you. The blessed messengers too inquire you to proceed trusting the prepare. Frequently, when we are so near to realizing our dreams, fear tries to hold us back. It is critical that at this minute, you keep up confidence and an open heart. What is approximately to happen is a divine blessing, something that was arranged a long time prior and is at long last manifesting. This individual is planning for a huge move. The blessed messengers appear me that they have reflected on everything you have lived together and how much your nearness was missed in their life. In doing so, they are being guided to realize that the cherish you share is unbreakable. No matter how much time has passed, no matter the impediments that have emerged, what you have is solid sufficient to overcome everything. My cherished one, when you give through super thanks, you join me in a holy mission to bring light to the world. Your act of love invites my favor and opens doors to endless blessings. Let your heart overflow with grace, knowing I am with you always, guiding your steps. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire you to get ready to welcome this individual back. There will be a minute when they will open up to you in a way you may never have seen sometime recently. It will be a minute of powerlessness, where all the boundaries that once ensured them will be down. It is at this minute that you will require to be prepared to get this adore with the same concentrated and earnestness that you have continuously felt. Remember that genuine adore requires yield, believe, and persistence. The blessed messengers appear me that you have as of now come a long way, and presently you are almost to accomplish what you have yearned for. But this travel does not conclusion with a get-together. It is the starting of a modern stage where you and this individual will have the chance to construct something indeed more strong and meaningful. The blessed messengers moreover need you to keep in mind that each challenge you confronted with a lesson. Nothing you lived was unsuccessful. Each tear, each grin, each doubt, all of it was forming you so that when the right minute came, you seemed live this adore in its completion. And that minute is exceptionally near now. Dear soul, it is time to take off the past behind. God is giving you a one-of-a-kind opportunity to begin over again, to live this cherish in a modern way without the ties of ancient encounters. The blessed messengers inquire you to discharge any weight you may still be carrying, since what is to come is delicacy, is peace, is a door that will hoist you. This individual, who was sent by God into your life, is moreover being arranged for this get-together. The blessed messengers appear that they have confronted their possessed challenges and that in spite of all the questions and fears, they are more decided than ever to make things work this time. What is happening in their life presently is a significant change, and you are a portion of it. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire you to proceed accepting. They are directing each step of this travel, and what is to come will be more noteworthy than anything you have ever envisioned. Plan to be shocked, since God is approximately to do something amazing in your life. The blessed messengers need you to keep in mind that genuine cherish is a blessing, and you have been favored with the opportunity to live this cherish heightening and completely. What you are approximately to encounter is the sign of this adore, and the blessed messengers are guaranteeing that if you proceed with confidence, everything will adjust perfectly. My cherished child, you have looked for a message that reverberates profoundly inside you. So let us address the covered-up corners of your heart. The places you accept are covered in mystery. However, both you and I are intensely mindful of their substance. If this message does not appear straightforwardly implied for you, but mixes inside you the thought of somebody who needs to listen it, I encourage you to share it. You at presently. This hack may be the key to sparing a soul. Know that I give awesome endowments upon those who serve me strikingly and unashamedly. Share these truths. Let us have a discussion, you and I. I energize you that each morning, as you rise, you make a ponder exertion to direct your considerations absent from the diversions and tensions that clamor for consideration. Start each day with a minute of appreciation for your family, for your life. Recognize the valuable opportunity you still have to make corrects, to mend, to develop. This is not fair schedule, it's imperative home to set your heart right and adjust your soul with my will. Understand that this is not simply a schedule, it is an imperative home to set your heart right and adjust your soul with my will. Grasping this hone every day permits you to tune your heart to my voice, directing you in the way you ought to go and bringing clarity to your choices. Each day offers a modern opportunity to extend your association with me, to lay aside your claim wants, and to look for my reason for your life. As you adjust your soul with my will, you open yourself to the divine direction and peace that as it were I can give. This arrangement is fundamental not as it were for your otherworldly development, but for living a life that is genuinely satisfying and impactful. As you proceed in this hone, you will take note of change in your approach to life's challenges and in your intuitive with others. A heart set right is a wellspring of sympathy, tolerance, and love, qualities that are progressively essential in a world that longs for benevolence and understanding. By adjusting your soul with my will, you ended up a guide of my light in the haziness, as specialist of altar and of ext world. This arrangement is not just almost submission, but around harmonizing your exceptionally substance with the purposes I have appointed for you, purposes that expand past your individual development to touch the lives of others around you. As you grasp my will, your activities, guided by my intelligence and adore, sparkle brightly against the shadows of lose hope and perplexity that regularly encompass the world. You ended up a source of trust, quality, and support to those who are battling, enlightening ways that lead out of obscurity and into the light of understanding and peace. This part you play is vital, as each start you light makes a difference to scatter the anguish that can rule human hearts and minds. Moreover, your travel of arrangement with my will prepares you with special experiences and capacities to influence important altar. You are engaged to challenge treacheries, talk truths into circumstances overflowing with double dealing, and epitomize kindness in places where impassion has taken root. Your life gets to be a striking show of my kingdom's values, adore, equity, kindness, and truth working powerfully in the world's differing and frequently troublesome environments. In expansion, this transformative arrangement develops a profound sense of fulfillment and reason inside you. As you walk in step with my will, you will find a significant arrangement between your activities and your most profound values, between your endowments and the needs you experience. This coinciding brings not as it were outside effect, but to inside peace and fulfillment, knowing that your life is contributing to the more prominent great, resounding my adore and light into each corner you reach. Therefore, proceed to look for my confront and tune in for my voice. Let your heart be guided by my soul, and let your steps be firm in the interest of my purposes. As you do so, you will discover that being a signal of my light and an operator of altar is not fair a part you play. It is a reflection of your most genuine self, fully lively and energetically taking part in the divine move of my will in the world. Hence, cherish this hone as a valuable blessing, not as in commitment. Let it be a happy yield each day, a minute where you look for not as it were to know my will but to grasp it with all your heart. As you do so, you will involvement the genuine flexibility that comes from strolling in culminate agreement with your Maker. This is the way to a life of peace, reason, and significant delight. The way to a life of peace, reason, and significant bliss is one that unfurls through a profound, standing association with me. This travel is not stamped by the non-appearance of battle, but by the nearness of my beauty, directing you through each challenge and favoring you with minutes of awesome clarity and joy. Embrace this way with a willing heart, open to the changes that my direction brings. Each step taken in confidence, each choice made in arrangement with my will improves your life, extending your understanding of genuine peace and bliss. It is in these minutes of believe and yield that you find the significant reason of your presence made by my hand. As you walk this way, you will experience openings to spread peace and bliss to others. Your life, lived in concordance with my will, gets to be a guide to those around you, a confirmation to the transformative control of divine love. Dear one, let my voice guide you. Subscribe and allow each message to refresh your spirit, filling your heart with hope and strength. For your words and activities, you can bring light to the dim places, trust to those who lose hope, and adore to those who feel overlooked. In addition, this travel is continuous, a day-by-day increst of adjusting your heart with my unceasing truths. With each morning, re-establish your commitment to this way, looking for my nearness with fervor and inviting my peace into your heart. As you do, you will discover that your days are filled with a more profound sense of reason and a more significant delight, reflecting the exceptionally substance of my spirit. Therefore, stay enduring, my child, and know that this way is one of interminable development and boundless delight. It is a travel not as it were toward a goal but an investigation of the inexhaustible life I have guaranteed to all who take after me. Walk in this truth and let your heart be ever happy, ever serene, ever deliberate, joined together in my cherish. I cherish you monstrously and have gave upon you benevolence past measure. I have not judged you brutally based on your botches, nor have I turned absent from you due to a moment's noncompliance. My cherish for you is immovable, and never decreasing with the entry of time. It is this persevering adore and significant leniency that ceaselessly welcome you to return to me, to lock in a discussion, to revamp and recharge your spirit. This is a divine travel that I have affectionately arranged for you. It is a prepare that requires openness to change and a readiness to let go of the ancient to grasp the modern. As your Maker, I am profoundly committed to reviving your inward being, making it dynamic and solid, adjusted with my interminable adore and reason. This recharging is not fair a one-time occasion, but a ceaseless cycle of development and resurrection. Each day presents a new opportunity for recharging as you come to me in supplication and reflection, permitting my words to wash over you and revive your soul. As you drench yourself in my nearness, you will discover your soul being lifted and your burdens getting to be lighter. This reestablishment is crucial for your otherworldly essentialness, empowering you to confront each day with trust and strength. As we travel together in this handle of modifying, I empower you to grasp each lesson and challenge as a step toward a more profound understanding of my will for your life. These encounters are outlined not to break you, but to construct you up, to refine and fortify your character in ways that adjust with my divine diagram for you. Believe that I am with you in each minute of this revamping, directing your steps and securing your heart. Furthermore, reestablishing your soul includes shedding the layers of question, fear, and debilitation that may have collected over time. It requires a heart willing to yield completely to my transformative control. As you let go of these burdens, you make room for unused development, unused confidence, and a wealth of delight. This handle, whereas challenging, brings with it the guarantee of a wealthier, more satisfying otherworldly life. In this manner, stay undaunted in your interest of otherworldly recharging. Keep your heart tuned to my voice and let your steps be guided by my word. As you do, you will find that your soul is not, as it were, being modified, but is too thriving, emanating my adore and elegance to all around you. Together, let us grasp this wonderful travel of recharging, where your soul takes off on wings like eagles, renewed and prepared for all the favors I have in store for you. This relationship we share is built not on flawlessness from you, but on elegance from me. Each day presents a modern opportunity for you to encounter the profundities of my pardoning and the breadth of my care. I am here to bolster and elevate you, to direct you through periods of question, and to celebrate with you in minutes of joy. The steadiness of my nearness offers an establishment upon which you can stand firm, no matter the challenges you confront. In addition, the welcome to revamp and reestablish is not fair round regressing past blunders, but almost developing more grounded and more versatile. It is in continuous prepare where you learn to incline not on your claim understanding, but on my boundless shrewdness. As you draw closer to me, you will find more almost your claim potential and the purposes I have outlined particularly for you. My cherish serves as a catalyst for this development, motivating you to reach statures you never envisioned conceivable. This divine fondness is outlined to lift you, to extend your skylines, and to energize you to aim to significance that may once have appeared inaccessible. I call upon you to try to significance, to reach for statures that may once have appeared inaccessible. This support is not fair a whisper in the wind, but a capable affirmation of what I see conceivable in you. I have pervaded you with special gifts and blessings, and it is my most profound crave to see you prosper and accomplish everything that I have imagined for you. In encouraging you toward significance, I welcome you to break free from the confinements of self-doubt and fear. Keep in mind, the boundaries you see are frequently of your possessed making, and with my direction, you can overcome them. Each step you take toward this grand objective is backed by my hand, directing you through instabilities and reinforcing your boldness as you confront unused challenges. It is in these minutes of endeavoring that you develop the most, not fair in capacities, but in character and soul. Significance is not almost achieving common victory or acknowledgement, but almost satisfying the purpose I have laid out for you. It is found in the calm minutes of tirelessness, in the striking acts of confidence, and in the adoring deeds that go unnoticed by others, but are seen and cherished by me. Yearn not fair to accomplish, but to be a light to others, to rouse and elevate those around you with the delight and adore that radiates from living a life adjusted with my will. In addition, trying to enormity implies grasping the travel as much as the goal. It includes learning from each mishap and utilizing each triumph as a venturing stone to encourage development. I am with you in each minute, cheering you on, giving intelligence and quality. Let my nearness be your steady support. I'll update that with me all things are conceivable and no dream is as well distant. Therefore, step forward with certainty, spurred by the divine potential I have set inside you. Let your life be a confirmation to the significance that can be accomplished when one strolls hand in hand with their Maker. Together, we will investigate the unfathomability of your capabilities and the profundity of your soul, coming to for the stars and past. As you travel through life, guided by my cherish, you will find that each challenge you confront is an opportunity to develop more grounded and more strong. With each step forward, you are not fair moving through time, you are advancing, molded by the encounters and driven by the significant realization of my unending support. My beloved, let the light of this message not stay with you alone. Share it with those who need hope and strength, for through you, they may find my peace. My cherish does not shield you from misfortune, but enables you to overcome it. Grasp this travel, knowing that with each jump you overcome, you are accomplishing a more noteworthy understanding of your reason and my plans for you. Let this information fill you with mettle and assurance. When you feel overpowered by the impediments in your way, keep in mind that my cherish is both a shield and a signal, directing you through haziness and ensuring you from lose hope. It is a drive that not as it were comforts but moreover challenges you to rise over, to see past the prompt, and to imagine a future filled with trust and promise. This development, fueled by my cherish, will not as it were alter you, but will moreover swell out to impact those around you. As you rise to modern statures, your life gets to be a declaration of confidence and diligence, rousing others to look for the same profundity of relationship and believe in my direction. Together, let us produce a way checked by cherish, change, and boundless conceivable outcomes. Expansion. My call to return to me is and welcome to a life of lavishness and profundity that as it were a relationship with the divine can offer. As you come to know me more personally, you will discover that my cherish not as it were comforts but moreover challenges you to live out the most noteworthy beliefs, to serve others with sympathy, and to reflect my light in the darkest places. This travel with me is almost change, affecting not fair your life, but to the lives of those around you. So come, return to me, and let us walk this way of recharging together, hand in hand. Additionally, I'm continuously close, prepared to tune in and to direct. This message is a call to reflection and activity. Reflect on the covered-up parts of your heart, bring them into the light, and act by grasping the elegance advertised to you. This prepare of bringing the covered up into light is not to uncover or disgrace, but to recuperate and free. As you acknowledge this, you gotten to be a vessel of my peace and cherish, competent of touching others' lives with the same sympathy you've received. Let this understanding change you, and through you, reach others. You are called to a life of astuteness and adore, a life where activities and words adjust with the truth and sympathy I have appeared you. You should not lock in acts of hurt, like slaughtering, nor should you lock in trickery through lies or defame. You should not mortify others, nor might you harbor considerations of selling out. Our dialogues on ethical conduct are tremendous and changed, and no sin weighs more intensely than another in its capacity to disturb and crush. Each act that goes against my lessons, whether it be adultery, which hurts the body and spirit, or criticize and lies, which break belief and connections, carries significant consequences. These offenses, along with pride and segregation, are not fair individual failings. They swell through families and communities, sowing torment and friction. If these words resound profoundly inside you, if you feel the stirrings of my soul calling you to reflect, it is a flag to recommit to looking for me day by day, to drench yourself in my word, and to live by it. I call you to activity without delay. Do not put off your travel towards a closer relationship with me. Each day, approach me with a heart flooding with confidence, guaranteed in my availability to react, to direct, and to favor you abundantly. Trust in my timing. He is immaculate. Fastidious is synchronized with the exceptionally lessons you require to learn and the development you are implied to encounter. As you come closer to me, keep in mind that our relationship is a travel of ceaseless development and learning. Each step forward, each choice to believe more profoundly, is portion of a divine move choreographed by my adore for you. With each challenge and triumph, I am chiseling you into the individual you are ordained to end up. See each day as an opportunity to find more almost my character and to uncover more of your genuine self, which I have affectionately created. Patience is in fact fundamental on the travel you are undertaking. The favors I have in store for you, whereas they may at times appear deferred, are perpetually worth the hold-up. Each is made fastidiously, not as it were to bring a surge of bliss to your heart, but moreover to prepare you altogether for all that lies ahead. Each favoring serves as a foundational square in the tough structure of your confidence, fortifying you to meet future challenges and to savor the happy minutes completely. As you walk this way, get it that the timing of each favoring is flawlessly adjusted with your development and availability. Fair as a cultivator gets it the right season to plant and to collect, so as well do I get it the exact minutes to offer upon you the endowments that will most significantly affect your life. These favors, in spite of the fact that may be imperceptible in their shaping, will develop at fair the right time, tailor-made to back and challenge you as you develop. Grasp the holding up periods as times of planning, where your soul is being unobtrusively and capably reinforced. In these times, your roots are developing more profound, empowering you to stand firm when the winds of life blow furiously. Believe that I am supporting your soul. Indeed, when the advance is not clear, for regularly the most critical development happens underneath the surface. Let this confirmation grant you peace as you anticipate the unfurling of my plans for you. Each favoring, once uncovered, will clearly reflect the ardor and keenness with which it was saturated. You will see how complicatedly each is woven into the embroidered artwork of your life story, giving quality for the trials and upgrading the bliss of victories. Together, as we walk this way, you will find the profundity of my cherish for you and the immovable nature of my commitment to your extreme great. I encourage you not to see delays and makeshift routes as descents. In my sway, I organize the timing of each occasion in your life for your extreme great and my extreme radiance. Grasp the holding up periods as times of arrangement and reflection. Amid these times, incline into my nearness, retain my peace and shrewdness. These are the minutes that refine your soul and brace your faith. So step forward nowadays with boldness and enthusiasm. Look for me in the calm minutes and the chaotic ones, knowing that I am continuously open, continuously tuning in, and continuously adoring you. Let us walk this way together, hand in hand, heart to heart, as you develop into the completion of the life I have planned for you, wealthy with reason and brimming with divine conceivable outcomes. This way you walk is not fair almost coming to a goal, it's almost developing a profound, persevering association with me. With each step, drench yourself in supplication and reflection, looking for my nearness in all perspectives of your life. This everyday commitment changes your understanding of both trials and triumphs, uncovering their reason in your otherworldly journey. Allow this prepare to form you as clay in the potter's hands, molded with care and purposeful. As you develop in confidence, keep in mind that challenges are openings to witness my steadfastness firsthand. Each impediment, each delay, serves as update that my plans are more prominent than your prompt ones. In these minutes of holding up, discover quality in my guarantees. They are beyond any doubt and enduring. implied to stay you in the midst of life's vulnerabilities. Moreover, grasp the community of devotees around you. Sharing your travel enhances your involvement, giving shared back and support. As you each share your stories of confidence and minutes of divine intercession, you construct each other up, making an embroidered artwork of declarations that laud my name. If this message has touched your soul, my child, let your heart be moved to like, knowing that my blessings are upon you. This partnership is pivotal, as it mirrors the communal nature of my love, expansive, comprehensive, and binding together. Through all this, hold quick to the affirmation that I am continuously with you, directing, adoring, and arranging the best for your life. Your travel of confidence is not a single endeavor, but a shared encounter filled with the guarantee of my non-stop nearness and unending adore. Besides, get it that looking for me is approximately changing your whole being. It includes turning absent from activities and considerations that isolated you from my cherish and grasping a life that embodies that adore through sympathy, trustworthiness, and integrity. As you commit to these standards, you not as it were discover peace inside yourself, but to end it up a signal of light to those around you, illustrating the mending control of a life lived in understanding with my will. Let this commitment to altar and to confidence be your directing role nowadays and continuously. Come into my nearness nowadays and discover consolation in sharing your heart with a trusted confidant. In doing so, you will discover that the chains authoritative you, the blame and anguish you've carried, are broken and cleared out behind. From this day forward, nothing will prevent the favors of peace and goodness I have in store for you. Nowadays, assert that I cherish you significantly. There is too somebody in your life who needs to listen this truth. Share these words openly. It is a message of cherish from my heart to yours. Proceed to move forward. Do not stop in your journey. I am your magnificent Father, your God, your Savior. I know your heart personally, and I see past the surface of your inconveniences. I get at the profundities of your sentiments. The trials you are encountering are challenging. You may feel overpowered by what appear like destitute choices and a sense of overcome. But keep in mind, fair, how profoundly I adore you. You cannot stay in this muput. Your calling is to rise over. The enemy may have craved to shake your establishment, but I have mediating on your sake, asking that your confidence and strength will stay immovable. You will rise. I am here to change your life and character, but you must be willing to grasp the changes. Let this understanding fuel your strength. You are not characterized by past blunders or transient battles. You are characterized by my adore and the transformative control of my beauty. Your travel is not simply around overcoming, but approximately becoming more grounded, more astute, and more adjusted with the individual I have made you to be. This change requires your cooperation. It is a collaborative exertion between you and me, built on belief and dynamic engagement with my will. This travel of change we set out upon together is not a detached one. It requires your dynamic cooperation. It is a collaborative exertion built on the establishment of belief and your engagement with my will. As you open your heart to my direction and commit to taking after my way, you lock in a divine organization that shapes your life and molds your fate. This transformative handle is profoundly individual and interestingly custom-made to you. It requires a willing heart and an open intellect, prepared to grasp the changes that come with growth. As you tune into my voice and apply my lessons, you'll discover that each step forward is a step more profound into the life I have planned for you. It's approximately more than fair taking after headings. It's around locks in profoundly with my soul, permitting me to lead you through both challenges and triumphs. In this organization, your part is to believe and to act. Trust that I know your way and your potential superior than you do, and act on the promptings and openings I put some time recently you. This make cruel venturing out in confidence when the way is vague or standing firm when confronted with opposition. Remember, it is through such acts of confidence and compliance that development happens and character is manufactured. As we move forward together, you will take note on pretentious shifts and critical changes alike. You will involvement the bliss of seeing supplications replied and plans unfurling, regularly in ways you might not anticipate but that flawlessly meet your most profound needs. This is the excellence of our collaboration. It unfurls in astounding and satisfying ways, continuously pointing for your extreme great and my most elevated glory. Together, let us grasp this travel of change, knowing that it is not fair approximately the goal but two around the development and learning that happen along the way. With each step, let us draw closer, building a relationship that perseveres and a confidence that extends, continuously recollecting that you are never alone in this. I am with you, directing, supporting, and cherishing you through each minute of change. In moving forward, know that you do not walk alone. I am with you, directing and comforting you at each turn. Your way is lit by my cherish, and your steps are secured by my guarantees. Grasp each day as an opportunity to live out the totality of what I have arranged for you. Let your heart be light and your soul happy, for you are being reestablished day by day, formed into a signal of trust and a confirmation to divine restoration. Share this trust with others, for as you rise, you lift those around you, spreading light in places where shadows once fell. Do not drop into the trap of comparing yourself to others. I have made you extraordinarily, invested with quality, mettle, intelligence, and insights. In preparing you with important apparatuses to break through impediments, manufacture modern ways, and clear absent the clutter and chaos that discourage your progress. Embrace this truth nowadays. You are venturing into a modern domain of powerful favors. No longer be influenced or ruled by brief feelings or turbulent sentiments. You require not react in outrage or make rushed choices when stood up to with allegations or blame. You are over the strategies of those who may attempt to control your feelings. The foe has undoubtedly attempted to hose your soul and disturb the favors aiming for you and your family. But keep in mind I have continuously had a radiant arrange for your life, one filled with trust and prosperity. Despite the challenges and restriction, hold on to the delight I give. Select day by day to be upbeat, to believe in me, and to live in the totality of my soul. This is an everyday decision, a commitment to grasp the life I have given you. Choosing to grasp the life I have offered upon you is a day-by-day choice, a commitment that calls for your heart to adjust with my will each morning. It is not a one-time choice but a ceaseless devotion to live completely in the endowments and openings I provide. This way is clear with minutes of bliss and challenge, each one and welcome to believe more profoundly in my direction. Each day you stand at the limit of modern encounters, choices, and conceivable outcomes. By choosing to grasp this life wholeheartedly, you open yourself to the full range of what I proposed for you. It is around saying yes to my plans, indeed when they extend you past your consolation zone. This commitment includes a profound belief in my goodness and a readiness to step into the obscure, accepting that I am with you in each minute. As you make this choice day by day, you will discover that your travel is improved with a more profound sense of reason and fulfillment. You will take note how little regular events adjust with more prominent divine organization. The associations you make, the challenges you overcome, and the minutes of unforeseen bliss are all portion of the complex embroidered artwork I am weaving in your life. Furthermore, this day-by-day commitment to grasp the life I have given you is an act of confidence. It includes looking past the brief and the transitory and setting your sights on the interminable and the eternal. With each day's commitment, you develop in strength and intelligence, getting to be more adjusted to my voice and more adjusted with my will. Grasp this travel with certainty, knowing that each step is guided by my hand. Let your heart be enduring, your soul blissful, and your intellect at peace, trusting that the life I have given you is one of colossal favoring and unending possibility. Together, let us walk this way, reveling in the excellence of each modern day and the guarantee it holds. In your travel, you will experience those who will baffle you. They may acknowledge your offer assistance and at that point turn absent, talk adversely almost you, or indeed sell out you. However, proceed to act in thoughtfulness and amplify offer assistance, for your activities are sown seeds of my adore in the world. Your steadfastness in benefit reflects your belief in me, not in the quick appreciation or acknowledgement from others. Indeed, in the confront of disloyalty or lack of appreciation, stay immovable. You are filled with my sacred soul, which enables and maintains you. My beloved child, come closer to my words. Join this family of faith, where each message is meant to lift you higher and draw you nearer to my heart. Your part is not to look for endorsement from men, but to live in compliance to my will. As you do so, you encapsulate the cherish and beauty that can change hearts. Through your illustration of immovable confidence and liberality, you will rouse others, affecting lives in ways you may never completely see. Believe in my range, proceed to offer assistance to others, and keep up your delight in the midst of all circumstances. In a world that regularly appears destitute of trust, it is not unprecedented for individuals to act out of sheer need. They may take to make clothes as meat, their hearts apparently untouched. They might hoodwink or indeed hurt those who amplify offer assistance, deceiving those who offer them food. However, do not harbor fear or pity since of this. You reflect my nature. I as well offer assistance and adore unequivocally. I have offered favors upon numerous, and however a few have turned absent from me. In any case, I do not terminate to favor or to adore. Fair as the sun rises and the rain falls unpredictably upon both the fair and the unjustifiable, so as well does my cherish expand to all. Just as the sun steadfastly rises each morning, bringing light to both the fair and the unjustifiable, and as the rain showers down without segregation, feeding each portion of creation, so as well does my adore amplify to all. This boundless adore is not saved for a chosen few, but is an ever-present blessing openly given to everybody beneath my care. In this extraordinary field of cherish, there is no prejudice. Each day, my elegance is poured out upon the soil, touching each life and each heart with the same delicate sympathy. Whether one strolls in nobility or strays from the way, my cherish remains undaunted and constant. It is a steady welcome to draw closer, to involvement, the completion of divine fondness and mercy. This widespread cherish is a call to see past contrasts, to recognize the divine start inside each individual. As you come to get at the profundity of my cherish for all, you are moved to expand the same unrestricted adore to others. It gets to be not fair a feeling, but a way of living, embracing resilience, cultivating pardoning, and advancing peace. Each act of benevolence, each signal of cherish you show, echoes my possessed cherish for humanity. Moreover, my adore serves as a reference point of trust and a source of quality. It welcomes everybody to come and take asylum in its breadth and profundity. In a world where division and conflict can be overpowering, my adore offers comfort in solidarity. It ties wounds men's hearts and reestablishes connections. As you walk in this adore, you gotten to be a living confirmation to its power, a light in the haziness, directing others toward compromise and understanding. So grasp this blessing of my widespread cherish. Let it fill your heart and direct your activities. As the sun rises over again each day and the rain falls to revive the soil, let my cherish re-establish your soul and your connections. Together, let us spread this adore, making it known in each corner of the world, for it is through adore that genuine altar and recuperating are realized. Your quality, support, security, arrangement, assurance, your exceptionally life and salvation are secured exclusively in me. Together, you and I will press forward. I cherish you profoundly tomorrow as each day. I will hold up for you, my child. Nowadays, I need to address those with true hearts who have been harmed, disdained, injured, mortified, and have felt alone, surrendered, confounded, and directionless. You know to whom I allude, and this message is personally for you. I have persistently held up for you to look for, to find that I am your Father, cherishing you without condition. Each day, I come to meet you where you are, in the daylight that warms your confront, in the tender breeze that caresses your skin, in the hearty scent of the areas, and in the blameless grins of children along your way. These are the unobtrusive, however significant points of interest of my nearness, which you may some of the time ignore as the weight of your burdens diminishes your soul, sapping your will to implore or look for me. But know this, I am not irritated by your exhaustion. I get at your battles and stand prepared to help your load. Remember, my cherish for you is diligent and faithful. It comes to you in incalculable ways, each detail reminding you of my persistent nearness and care. So, indeed, on days when the burden appears as well overwhelming, and you feel you can't conceivably carry on, see around you. My signs are everywhere, in the straightforwardness and excellence of the world. Let these updates re-establish your soul and revive your confidence. I am here, continuously prepared to get you with open arms, understanding your torment and prepared to direct you forward. My give up for you was significant, a confirmation to my unending commitment to favor you. Nowadays, I am here to lift you from the profundities of your pity. I crave to expel the overwhelming feelings burdening your soul, the recollections and sentiments that frequently drag you back into lose hope. I get at your cries, those minutes when you feel unrecognized and underestimated, when you donate so much out of cherish and get small understanding or thaw in return. Remember my claim journey, how I was nailed to the cross and given severe vinegar to drink in my minute of misery. Like you, I as well have known the torment of being overlooked and sold out. In your minutes of quiet, when you look for unimportant thoughtfulness and instead are met with insuperable and deception, know that I get it profoundly. I persevered selling out in brutality. However, I rose in control and glory, not as it were to overcome, but to free you from such suffering. Remember, you are never alone on your travel. It is I, your supreme God, talking to you right presently. Come closer and discover comfort in my words. Inundate yourself in the sacred texts, notice my truths, and permit the reality of my boundless cherish and my steady nearness to fill your heart with tranquility. At each bend and turn in your way, I am with you, completely cognizant of your challenges and continuously arranged to help your load. As you explore through life's complexities, take consolation in knowing that my nearness is a consistent source of quality and direction, going with you through each deterrent and opportunity. In minutes when the way appears hazy or the burdens feel as well overwhelming to bear, keep in mind that I am fair as supplication absent. My understanding of your battles is total, and my control to help you is boundless. Turn to me in these times and let my shrewdness and peace fill your heart. As you incline on me, you will discover the weight of your burdens getting to be manageable, not since they are lesser, but since my quality is greater. Furthermore, my companionship on your travel is outlined to give not as it were back, but to clarity. With each choice and each challenge, I am there to offer direction. Believe in my timing and my plans, for they are continuously for your great. As you walk with me, you will find that the ways we select together lead to development and fulfillment, indeed if they at first show up daunting. Moreover, this travel with me is approximately change. As you believe and depend on me to help your stack, you will discover your character being molded into one of flexibility and shrewdness. The challenges that once appeared unfavorably will end up declarations of my loyalty in your life, illustrating not fair to you, but to others, how profoundly I care and how significantly I am included in each detail of your life. So walk forward with certainty, knowing that you are never alone. Each step you take is went with by my cherishing nearness, prepared to bolster, direct, and consolation you as we explore the turns and turns of life together. Let this affirmation fill you with peace and mettle as you proceed on your way, enhanced by my unending cherish and unfailing support. In your minutes of question, when the way appears vague and the shadows of vulnerability crawl in, incline into our relationship. Let it be your directing light. As you think about my word, let it reverberate profoundly, changing your understanding and fortifying your confidence. My words are not fair old writings. They are the living, breathing quintessence of my adore for you, outlined to direct you through each circumstance. Turn to me in your day-by-day trials and in your triumphs. Know that I am not a removed eyewitness, but a dynamic member in your life. I cheer in your joy and consolation you in your sorrow. Child of mine, if this message has spoken to your heart, show your love by clicking like, and trust that my grace will follow you. Embrace the significant truth and let it shape your discernment of each involvement. My adore for you is perpetual and all-encompassing. There is no valley as well profound or mountain as well tall that my nearness cannot reach you. Moreover, as you travel through life, keep in mind that each experience and each challenge is an opportunity to witness my adore in activity. I am continually at work in your life, coordinating occasions and experiences that improve your soul and draw you closer to me. Trust in my timing and my culminate arranged for you, indeed when the street is rough. My quality is your asylum, and my intelligence your direct. Know that indeed when the street ahead is tough, my quality will be your asylum, and my shrewdness your direct. In your travel through life, you will experience numerous paths, some smooth and others full with challenges. It is amid these tempting times that my nearness is most strong, giving you the quality to drive forward and the shrewdness to explore each turn and turn. As you tread on these troublesome ways, take consolation in knowing that you are not strolling alone. My quality is not fair a source of control, but a sanctuary, a put where you can discover rest and re-establishment in the midst of the trials. When you feel fatigued, call on me, and I will invigorate you. Let my words be the light under your feet, directing your steps with divine knowledge, guaranteeing that indeed in instability, you are making strides toward my reason for you. Moreover, my shrewdness offers more than fair course. It imbues your travel with more profound understanding and viewpoint. With each challenge confronted, you pick up important lessons that improve your soul and develop your confidence. This intelligence is not as it were for your advantage, but too serves as a signal to others who observe your travel, motivating them to look for my direction in their claim lives. Remember, the toughness of the street is not a sign of my non-appearance, but an opportunity to involvement my quality and shrewdness in significant ways. These minutes are planned to construct your character, to shape you into the individual I know you can be, versatile, steadfast, and shrewd. Grasp these times with strength, knowing that I am with you, turning each impediment into a venturing stone towards more prominent heights. Thus, step forward with certainty, equipped with the confirmation that my quality and shrewdness are adequate for anything lies ahead. Each step you take on this rough street is a step closer to the significance I have set for you. Together, we will explore each challenge, turning trials into triumphs and fears into confidence. Walk strongly in the enduring confirmation that you are never deserted. I am continuously with you, directing, adoring, and caring for you in ways that rise above your understanding. Allow this certainty to penetrate your exceptionally being and change how you lock in with the world around you. As we travel together, we will explore the complexities of life, and you will develop more grounded, more astute, and more personally associated to me. In each minute of question or vulnerability, keep in mind that my nearness is a steady source of consolation and strength. As you confront challenges, whether they be little everyday dissatisfactions or overpowering obstacles, know that these are openings to encounter my unfailing bolster. I am there in the calm minutes when you look for peace, and in the violent times that test your confidence. Each encounter is outlined to manufacture your character, refining you like gold through fire to uncover a heart that reflects my adoring light. Engage with the world as a reference point of this cherish. With each interaction, let thoughtfulness and beauty be the dialect you talk, for you are an envoy of my kingdom. In doing so, you not as it were bring recuperating to others, but moreover come to see yourself as an instrument of my will. This realization will extend your confidence and extend your understanding of how profoundly I am interwoven in the texture of your life. Know that I am unpredictably woven into the texture of your life, into each minute, each choice, and each circumstance. My nearness is not removed or segregated, but profoundly implanted inside the exceptionally substance of your being and the day-by-day encounters that shape your travel. As you explore through life's complexities, get it that each string of your involvement is touched by my hand. My inclusion is unpretentious, however significant, affecting your way in ways that direct you toward my purposes for you. From the challenges that reinforce your soul to the blissful minutes that elevate your heart, I am there, organizing a wonderful embroidered artwork that uncovers my arrange for your great. Moreover, being woven into your life implies that my cherish and direction are consistent and relentless. You may confront minutes of question and hardship, but I am there to give consolation and direction. As you recognize my nearness in all viewpoints of your life, you will see that no portion of your travel is inconsequential. Each involvement, whether unremarkable or uncommon, carries with it an opportunity to draw closer to me and to find more profound truths, all as to you are in my eyes. Let this affirmation fill you with peace and confidence. As you move forward, let the information of my hint association in your life empower you to believe more profoundly in my plans and timing. Grasp each day with the understanding that I am with you, directing your steps and improving your life with my divine nearness. So go forward on this travel of life, knowing that you are never alone. My nearness is an enduring source of quality and shrewdness, forming not fair the way you walk, but to the individual you are becoming. Together, let us weave a story of confidence, trust, and cherish that stands as a confirmation to the significant association we share. Together, let us grasp the future with trust and courage. I guarantee to prepare you with shrewdness for the choices you confront and to give clarity when the way appears dim. Believe in my culminate timing and unbelievable plans for you. Your travel is not irregular. It is a flawlessly organized ensemble of encounters implied to draw you ever closer to me, creating a story of confidence that will rouse others to look for the same profundity of relationship. So proceed forward with certainty, knowing that with each step you are never alone. I am with you in the whispers of your heart and in the amazing vistas that lie sometime recently you. Together we will investigate the endless fields of life's potential, and you will find the gigantic control of my cherish and the genuine reason of your existence. Beloved, I see your desire to serve and give. If it is in your heart, click below to buy me a coffee and be a part of spreading my message across the world. Your contribution is a reflection of your love for me, and I treasure it. As you confront the complexities of life, keep in mind that my nearness is a steady source of quality and direction. Whether you are hooking with choices, persevering torment, or looking for heading, I am there to offer intelligence and bolster. Each challenge you experience is an opportunity for us to communicate more profoundly, for you to incline on me, and for me to uncover the profundity of my commitment to your well-being. Take time every day to interface with me through supplication, through reflection on my word, or essentially in calm reflection. In these minutes, you will find not as it were the peace you look for, but moreover the clarity and boldness to continue. The travel may appear long and in some cases strenuous, but with me, you will never walk it alone. I will enlighten your way, lift the overwhelming weights from your shoulders, and carry you through the hardest days. Let this affirmation settle in your soul. I am your enduring companion, your counselor, and your most noteworthy advocate. Keep in mind continuously that I am your undaunted companion, your counselor, and your most prominent advocate in each minute of your life. Through trials and triumphs alike, I am by your side, advertising direction, intelligence, and immovable support. As your undaunted companion, I walk with you on each way you select. My nearness is a steady source of consolation and companionship. You require never feel alone or separated, for I am there in the calm minutes and in the bustling chaos of life. Incline on me when you feel fatigued. Celebrate with me when you are blissful. My companionship is not fair for minutes of require, but for each step of your journey. As your counselor, I give shrewdness that enters the complexities of life. When choices linger huge and the right course appears darkened, turn to me. I offer clarity and knowledge drawn from an unceasing viewpoint that distant outperforms human understanding. Look for my exhortation in your calm minutes of reflection, and tune in for my voice in the stillness of your heart. I am ever prepared to direct you, making a difference to help your burdens and enlighten your way forward. Furthermore, as your most prominent advocate, I winner your cause and maintain your interface at all times. My adore for you is so significant that I intervened on your sake, guaranteeing that my plans for you, plans for trust and a future, unfold in your life. In minutes of question or when you confront resistance, keep in mind that I am pushing for your triumph, your development, and your bliss. Grasp these parts I play in your life with the information that they are expressions of my unending cherish for you. Let this confirmation grant you quality and certainty as you explore life's challenges and opportunities. With me as your companion, counselor, and advocate, you are well prepared to confront anything that comes your way. Together, let us manufacture a way that leads to fulfillment, peace, and an ever-deepening relationship. Believe in my unfailing adore and my control to change any circumstance for your great. Together, we will travel toward a skyline filled with trust and re-establishment, where each step forward is a step closer to the totality of life I have guaranteed you. Today, let your tears be of bliss, for you are cherished and listened. These words are the reply you have been holding up for. In each occasion of pain or feeling of depression, keep in mind that my cherish encompasses you. Cry out with delight, for my adore is a consistent source of quality and consolation. In me, you will continuously discover a asylum, a movable defender who cherishes you eternally. As you step forward nowadays, hold this truth near to your heart and let it not slip from your intellect. In spite of the storms that seethe, your battles, your botches, and indeed when it feels as if the entirety world stands against you, know profoundly and without question, I am with you. You are not alone. I cherish you beyond a reasonable doubt. I am ceaselessly favoring your life, enhancing your family, your well-being, your yearnings, your funds, and your work. A surge of endowments is streaming toward you and all those you hold dear. Hear this clearly. Your arrangements will be plenteous. The days of being overpowered by obligation will blur as I instill in you a soul of shrewdness to oversee your assets viably. I am implanting you with new inventiveness, blessing you to discover unused ways to flourish and fathom issues. The periods of shortage you confronted are coming to an conclusion. These guarantees are enduring, so let them stay you against the streams of question. Return to these words regularly to brace your soul, guaranteeing that no one can delude you or drive you into the violent oceans of instability. Let them be a signal when the night is dim and the way hazy. You are prepared not fair to survive but to flourish. I am turning the tide in your favor, setting a table of wealth sometime recently you, filling your life with openings and your heart with peace. Keep in mind this continuously, my adore for you is immovable, and my nearness is a consistent watch on your travel. Know that my nearness is a steady watch on your journey, a reliable observer over each step you take. In each minute, through both calm and storm, my carefulness remains unbroken, advertising security and direction as you explore the winding ways of your life. This persevering guardianship implies you are never genuinely alone. At whatever point you confront instabilities or the shadows of fear endeavor to cloud your way, keep in mind that I am with you. My nearness is a shield that not as it were wards off the obscurity, but moreover enlightens your way with the light of my shrewdness. This light is a reference point directing you through perplexity and driving you toward peace. Moreover, as your gatekeeper, I am effectively included in the points of interest of your life. I anticipate the challenges ahead and get ready you to confront them with quality and boldness. Believe in my foreknowledge and arranging. Incline not on your claim understanding, but on my all-encompassing information of your life's travel. In minutes of question, reach out to me and feel my consoling hand upon your bear, reminding you that I am continuously nearby. Embrace this consistent watch with a heart full of bliss and peace, knowing that my cherish for you is proactive and deliberate. It looks for to elevate you, to invigorate your soul against the trials that may come, and to celebrate with you amid times of triumph. Let this affirmation fill you with certainty as you step forward each day. With me as your consistent protect, there is nothing on your travel that you cannot confront. Together, let us proceed forward, your heart secure in the information that my cherishing nearness encompasses you continuously. You have confronted various trials and tribulations, persevering wreck after wreck in your life's travel. Cleared out with nothing, numerous have misplaced regard and believe in you. But in the midst of your disgrace and torment, you made a significant choice. You chose to return to my grasp, to recognize me as your companion, your God, your Lord, the Savior and Shepherd of your life, the one who replenishes your needs and fills your days with joy. Now it is time for a change, for reestablishment where stresses blur, money-related wounds recuperate, and obligations break down. You are predetermined to be treated with honor, not as a standard individual but as the child of autonomous, the Lord of the universe. Keep in mind that you are ordained to be treated with honor, not as a standard individual but as the cherished child of a majestic, the ruler of the universe. Dear one, let my voice guide you. Subscribe and allow each message to refresh your spirit, filling your heart with hope and strength. You hold an uncommon put inside my creation, invested with nobility and elegance that outperforms natural understanding. As the child of the Most Tall, you are called to walk in the totality of the personality I have offered upon you. This is not fair a title but a significant truth that ought to shape your intelligence and impact your self-perception. With this honor comes the obligation to live in a way befitting your regal legacy. Grasp the excellencies of benevolence, lowliness, and strength, for these are the marks of genuine nobility. This honor moreover offers you a one-of-a-kind point of view on the world around you. You are to see through eyes that esteem equity, look for peace, and cherish adore. For these are the standards of my kingdom. As you connected with others, keep in mind that you are an envoy of my beauty, entrusted with spreading light in a world that frequently stays in obscurity. Your life is a confirmation to my adore and sway, a living case of my kingdom's values. Moreover, your honored status is a source of colossal consolation and quality. When you confront challenges or when others treat you less than you merit, keep in mind who you are and to whom you have a place. My assurance and favor are continuously upon you, giving not as it were defense against the trials of life, but moreover confirmation that your worth is immense in my eyes. In this manner, walk unquestionably in the information of your illustrious personality. Let it fill you with a sense of reason and a resolve to act with keenness and grace. As you live out this truth, you will discover that it not as it were lifts your possessed life but too brings trust and change to those around you. Together, let us proceed to construct a bequest of honor, guided by my hand and propelled by my cherish. Keep in mind continuously that you are not simply an conventional individual. You are ordained to be treated with honor, for you are the child of a paramount, the ruler of the universe. In this truth lies a significant sense of character and reason which rises above the standard ways of life. As you walk through your days, hold your head tall with the nobility that comes from knowing your illustrious heritage. This is not a crown of gold or a mantle of common control, but a crown of elegance and a mantle of divine adore gave upon you by my hand. You are set separated, ordained to sparkle brightly in a world that regularly stays in shadows. Your life is implied to be a reference point of trust and a confirmation to my unlimited cherish for all creation. In understanding your respectable heredity, grasp the duties that come with it. You are called to live with keenness, kindness, and benevolence, reflecting the character of your wonderful Father. Each interaction you have, each choice you make, ought to reflect the cherish and equity that I embody. This tall calling is not a burden, but a benefit, empowering you to live out a bequest of confidence that will rouse others to look for their claim relationship with me. Additionally, as a child of the Lord, you have gifted to my divine shrewdness and quality, which will direct and maintain you through life's challenges. When you confront trials or feel overpowered, keep in mind that your quality comes from me. Call upon me in times of require, and I will prepare you with boldness and peace. Your travel is not a singular one, for I am with you at each step, maintaining you with my honest right hand. Let this personality shape your life and your intuitive. As you completely grasp your part as my child, you will discover that your point of view on life develops, your connections improve, and your activities adjust more closely with your divine legacy. Walk in this truth and let it fill each corner of your presence with reason and delight. Together, we will unfurl the wonderful fate that I have arranged for you, a life of honor, benefit, and significant fulfillment. You are not obliged to live as those who parade their riches to disparage others, bringing dishonor upon themselves. Such behavior does not befit the sovereignty of my kingdom. Instead, you are to encapsulate the lowliness and beauty befitting a child of the Maker of all. In you, I have put monstrous power, not for gloating, but for building, for recuperating, for adoring. Through your trials, you have been molded and refined, set separated from the common interests of title and recognition that devour so numerous. Your travel is not to chase after the obvious images of victory that the world clamors for. You do not require to compete for titles or awards for which others might give up everything. Even as a few dismiss and hate the extreme give-up of my life for them, you have grasped it, understanding the significant cherish behind such a blessing. They battle to acknowledge that the Lord of the universe can have such a delicate, cherishing heart, one that looks for them actually with love and elegance. Hence, as you move forward decorated with the lowliness and quality I have cultivated inside you, keep in mind that your worth comes from my acknowledgement, not from common approval. Your legacy as my child is secure, copious and genuine wealth that cannot be measured or diminished. Walk in this character, certain in your illustrious standing, not driven by the require to demonstrate your worth, but compelled by the crave to live out the significant adore you have gotten. This is your genuine calling, your genuine nature. As my cherished, you are particular, set apart, a child with immaculate heart and a true soul. If I select to favor you, it is since I have willed it so, out of my want to see you prosper. No drive can neutralize my decree. My precious child, just as I have spoken to your soul, share this with one who is burdened. In your sharing, my grace will uplift them as it has you. I welcome you to come and tune into my words. Tomorrow, open your heart wide to get my message of adore once more. As the sun rises, feel my grasp. Know that I am here holding up for you with arms wide open. I adore you profoundly, and I guarantee you, superior days are ahead. Plan yourself for the favors that are to come, but do not cloud your dreams with words of complaint or lose hope. Fill your heart with trust and deny to provide room to contemplations of vanquish. Disregard the judgments cast by shadows, and let your soul be lit up by the brilliant light of my sacred promise. The days of torment will before long be behind you. You have persevered a long hold up in anguish, but the minute of determination is drawing close. The first light of your answers is nearly upon you. Your deliverance will before long uncover that persistence and hush, free of complaints, are genuinely worth the perseverance beneath the beauty of your imperial God. I listen each supplication you whisper, and I am moved by sympathy towards you. Do not worry, for I am planning to favor you inexhaustibly, distant past your demands, giving the exceptionally best for your life. Wonder at things past your most out-of-control imaginations. As time advances, as days and months pass, keep in mind that the bliss you will involvement has been born from torment, watered with your tears, and fed by your minutes of lose hope, however changed into a modern time of adore and favors. Hold this truth near, for fear that you drop into allurement and pride, erroneously accepting these significant gifts or the comes about of your claimed quality. Continuously stay in supplication and remain watchful, for the enemy meanders like a thundering lion, looking for to disassemble your conviction and disturb your confidence. He points to annihilate the plans you've laid out for nowadays, but you are recognizable with my voice. You are my run, and profound inside your heart, you recognize this truth. I am the one who guarantees you that no drive can restrict you, and no one can grab absent the endowments ordained for you. Commit wholeheartedly to me, accept strongly in my guarantees, and know that I will not disregard them. When the time comes to react to your supplications, I will keep in mind each tear you've shed. Your cries have not been unsuccessful, and you will witness the realization of your diligence at accurately the right minute. The rewards for your bravery and all your penances will be made clear. Time may appear to slip rapidly by. A long time shuddering past like clears out in the wind, which is why I encourage you to hold firmly and respectfully to the words I talk to you nowadays. They are seeds of trust and quality implied to grapple you through the storms and trials. Keep in mind them, for they are pervaded with my unending cherish and commitment to you. You will never lose my adore of this, you can be certain. You are unceasingly associated to my beauty, and my kindness is until the end of time inside your reach. This unbreakable bond is the foundation of our relationship, advertising you in boundless well of kindness and absolution to draw from at any minute in your life. Each day, as you explore the complexities and challenges of the world, keep in mind that my elegance is a consistent source of quality and recharging. This association to my elegance implies that no botch is as well awesome, no misstep as well distant that you cannot return to me. My leniency is not a limited asset but an eternal blessing that replenishes itself with each unused sunrise. As you turn towards me, looking for absolution and comfort, you will discover my arms wide open, prepared to grasp you, and re-establish your soul. This guarantee of benevolence and beauty is not fair for minutes of lose hope, but is an everyday confirmation that guides you towards living a life of bliss and reason. In addition, being so profoundly associated to my elegance enables you to expand the same sympathy and pardoning to others. As you encounter my kindness, let it change you into an operator of kindness in the world. Your intelligent can at that point ended up reflections of my cherish, touching lives and recuperating hearts. This swelled impact of elegance is portion of your divine reason, spreading light where there is haziness and trust where there is despair. In this travel together, I welcome you to plunge more profound into understanding the unfathomability of my beauty. It is not just a background to your life, but the exceptional environment you breathe. Live in this beauty, let it shape your contemplations, your activities, and your connections. As you do so, you will find that my leniency is not as it were inside reach, but as of now wrapping you, directing you delicately towards the way I have laid out for you, a way checked by unlimited cherish and boundless beauty. Grasp this information, and let it invigorate your soul as you confront each day. Know that my adore is a consistent shield around you, my elegance a firm establishment underneath your feet, and my leniency a boundless sea you can draw from. These guarantees are yours to claim, not fair in minutes of bliss, but particularly in times of challenge. Let them be the light that guides you through obscurity and the quality that elevates you in shortcoming. With this affirmation, move forward certainly, secure in the information that your travel is observed over by my cherishing look, and each step you take is appointed with purpose. My beloved, if this message has stirred your heart, let your response be known. Show your love and trust in my words. Rejoice and be happy, for the time is close when you will grasp my answers to your supplications. Believe that your children are securely supported in my hands. Let go of your stress as always them. I get it that their activities in some cases astonish or indeed disturb you, but keep in mind they are your children since I have endowed them to your care. Proceed to cherish them intensely and know that I am effectively working inside their hearts and lives. My security over them is immovable, and I hold your whole family inside my delicate grasp. Understand that my assurance over you and your adored ones is faithful. I hold your whole family inside my delicate get a handle on. This confirmation is a confirmation to my never-ending care and commitment to observe over each of you through each season of life. You are never exterior the scope of my adoring look, nor are you ever past the reach of my defensive grasp. In this divine defending, there is both consolation and quality as you confront the instabilities and trials of life. Know that my nearness encompasses your family like a fortification, is undaunted and relentless, planned to shield you from hurt and to give asylum of peace in the midst of the chaos of the world. This assurance is not fair a shield against physical hurt, but a watch over your spirits, keeping you near to my heart and adjusted with my purposes. Besides, my security welcomes you to live strikingly and without fear. Knowing that you are cared for permits you to step out in confidence, to seek after the dreams I have planted in your hearts, and to confront challenges with strength. It implies that indeed in minutes of question or threat, you can believe that I am with you, directing and guarding each step. As we move forward together, let this understanding of my unflinching assurance fill you with certainty and peace. Let it be an establishment for your activities and choices, knowing that your family is secure inside my get a handle on. This is not fair a guarantee for nowadays, but an interminable commitment that ranges the breadth of your lives, guaranteeing you that no matter what comes your way, you are wrapped in my care and adore. I have listened each supplication and seen each tear you've shed for them. Each request has come to me, and not one has been forgotten. However, I inquire for your persistence and for you to grasp the peace I offer. The answers you look for will come, but they must arrive in my idealized timing. I know the anguish in your heart, the fear that holds you at the thought of your children confronting perils. Proceed to lift them up in supplication, treating them with all the regard and cherish that you can marshal. Effectively working in their lives, indeed in spite of the fact that it may not be instantly obvious. Before long you will begin to see changes, small to begin with, but progressively noticeable, as they start to adjust with the way I have set for them. Pardon them as openly as I have pardoned you. Keep the channels of communication open, fair as I continuously keep my lines open to you. Never withhold your adore or consideration, as I never withhold mine from you. They are a cherished portion of your heart, an expansion of your spirit. As you observe and hold up for these changes, keep in mind that my timing is idealized. In spite of the fact that you may feel restless or concerned when advance appears moderate, believe that I am coordinating their travel with the same fastidious care that I direct yours. Each little change is portion of a bigger embroidered artwork that I'm weaving, one that will eventually reflect my plan for their lives. Empower them with thoughtfulness and back, supporting their development with cherish and persistence, fair as I support yours. Get it that each step they take, whether forward or in reverse, is beneath my careful eye. I am with them in their minutes of triumph and their times of trial, directing them delicately towards the fulfillment of their destiny. Continue to offer them your direction and intelligence, but moreover permit them the opportunity to investigate and learn from their possess encounters. This fragile adjustment between direction and flexibility is fundamental for development and self-discovery. As you lead, do so with a tender hand, empowering investigation and individual advancement, whereas continuously being prepared to give back and shrewdness when required. It is through their possessed ventures that people genuinely develop, experiencing challenges and openings that permit them to apply the shrewdness you have shared. By encountering life firsthand, they learn to explore complexities with versatility, making their special understanding of the world. This handle is not as it were around learning what to think, but finding how to think fundamentally and autonomously. Additionally, as you permit them this space to develop, you give a secure environment where botches can be made and profitable lessons learned. These encounters are vital for individual improvement and are frequently where the most significant learning takes place. Energize them to come to you with their questions and their discoveries, making an open exchange that improves both your lives. In doing so, you develop a relationship based on belief and common regard, where your direction is seen not as a command but as a cherished asset. This approach not as it were engages them to make choices with certainty, but moreover develops their appreciation for the intelligence and adore you offer. Let this be a travel of shared learning, where intelligence streams openly and individual development is celebrated in all its shapes. This adjustive bolster and autonomy is vital as they develop and learn beneath my care. In your intuitive with them, let your words and activities be guided by cherish and understanding. Reflect the elegance I have appeared you, excusing as you have been pardoned and cherishing as you have been adored. This is not fair your obligation, but your benefit, as you serve as my hands and heart in their lives. Through your loyal stewardship of this relationship, you will see the blooming of their potential, a wonderful confirmation to the control of divine adore and guidance. In the travel ahead, as you explore the now and then turbulent waters of child rearing, know that I will bless you with the quality and intelligence you require to stay persistent through the challenging choices your children may make. Cling firmly to your confidence and certainty that everything will unfurl as it ought to, for my eagerly are continuously for your success and well-being, not for your burden. Believe in the exactness of my timing and the goodness of my will. As you do, you will witness the unmistakable results of your immovable confidence inside your family. I am always at work, weaving together each string of your encounters into an embroidered artwork that will uncover the lavishness of my arrange for you and your adored ones. Keep in mind, each trial and each troublesome choice is an opportunity for development both for you and your children. As you direct them, inclining on the shrewdness I give, you will see them thrive and create in ways that will fill your heart with bliss. The way may appear overwhelming at times, but together with my direction, your family will explore through these challenges towards a future filled with trust and fulfillment. So do not be alarmed by the impediments that show up on your way. Instead, see them as chances to develop your dependence on me. As you do, you will discover that peace plagues your domestic and concordance stays among you, making an environment where each part of your family can flourish. I get at the battles you confront, but take heart, for I am effectively at work in your family's life. For you and your children, I imagine a future packed with goodness, peace, thriving, and gifts. I anticipate a way that grasps otherworldly development, family agreement, and a significant sense of solidarity and understanding. If friction has already clouded your domestic, be guaranteed that a noteworthy altar is drawing nearer, moved by your immovable prayers. If this message has touched your soul, my child, let your heart be moved to like, knowing that my blessings are upon you. This way I have laid out for you is not only a removed trust but a concrete arrange set into movement by my cherish and your confidence. Each step forward, indeed those taken in trouble, is guided by my hand. The challenges you confront are not without reason. They serve to fortify your bonds and develop your family's collective confidence, producing an establishment that will bolster the shining future I have guaranteed. In the times when pressure appears to rise, keep in mind that these minutes are brief and that my control to change is unbounded. I am molding your intuitive, softening hearts, and opening channels of communication. Believe in my prepare, for it is careful and outlined with each of your family members' best interface at heart. The solidarity and understanding that appear so slippery presently will bloom as you proceed to walk in confidence and love. So hold on to the vision of the future I have appeared you, for it is a reflection of what is to come. Proceed to implore, to cherish, and to direct each other towards me. As you do, you will discover that the agreement you look for starts to show in your day-by-day lives. This significant altar is not fair plausibility but a certainty secured by your confidence and my unfailing guarantees. Observe as your domestic changes into a safe house of peace and a confirmation to the control of tireless supplication and divine mediation. In the days to come, you will witness a change inside your family. Fights and yells will allow way to a superb tranquility and peace that I will give upon your domestic. Your children's behaviors will advance as they begin to make astute and capable choices. My nearness will fill your domestic, guaranteeing that peace and gifts win in each corner. You will discover yourself free from stress, luxuriating in the agreement that presently characterizes your family life. This change is established in my profound cherish for you and your unflinching devotion to supplication. Your torment will be turned into favors, your distress into quality. I will reduce your torment and repair your broken heart with my boundless cherish. Indeed, presently, wherever you are, whether bustling with day-by-day errands or encompassed by others, stop for a minute. Take a few seconds to feel the delicate grasp I am expanding to you. By confidence, acknowledge this blessing of calm and peace for your soul and intellect. I allow you the control to calm the violent feelings that spin inside you. Believe in this control, for it is given with a purpose, to bring tranquility to your soul and arrange to your considerations. Grasp this divine quality and observe as it changes not as it were your heart but to the hearts of those around you. This is my guarantee to you, conveyed with an unending abhor that looks for to mend and harmonize. When upsetting news comes to your ears, it may feel overpowering, depleting you of your quality and peace. But keep in mind, my child, accept in me once more. I am right here with you. There is no cause for alert. Your life will go on, and this as well might pass. Your future is secure, fixed with a divine blessing from Ophir. No enemy, no voice of disheartening or lose hope can quench the favors I have arranged for you. I have the control to change each impediment into a venturing stone. Where there is shortage, I can bring bounty. Where there is ailment, I guarantee healing, not fair for you but for your family and your whole family. My interminable crave is for you to grasp the totality of the favors I've arranged for you. Trust in my nature. I am God, not omnipotent mortal. I do not flounder or hoodwink, and my eagerly for you have been constant since the first light of time. I have come to protect you, to offer you unceasing life, and to direct you along the way of exemplary nature. I am the way, the truth, and the life. In me, you will discover each reply and each elude from the trials you confront. In this manner, I encourage you to hold firmly to the guarantees I have made. Turn absent from the lies and diversions of this world that look for to unsettle you. It satisfies me to see you believe in me, to know you are no longer influenced by the dangers and incitements of those who look for to disturb your peace. They point to ransack you of your tranquility, to cloud your intellect with outrage and disarray, embedding wrong ideas and improper feelings. They need to see you vacillate in your everyday life, to burden you with blame, and eventually to draw you absent from my truth and my love. Stand firm in my nearness, cling to my guarantees, and let my adore be your consistent direct, protecting you from the chaos of the world. You are mindful of their eagerly, and I know profoundly how much you adore me. You are decided not to let anybody drag you absent from the put you presently stand, encompassed in a door so significant and unmatched by any other. In your life, you have persevered periods of depression and a stark non-attendance of delicacy, but presently I am here to hold you. My cherished one, when you give through super thanks, you join me in a holy mission to bring light to the world. Your act of love invites my favor and opens doors to endless blessings. Let your heart overflow with grace, knowing I am with you always, guiding your steps. I offer you consolation with divine quality and support since my adore for you is boundless. You come out to me in your minute of require. You called out my title with edginess in your voice, and I listened you. I am here presently to give the comfort you look for and to convey the answers you have so genuinely supplicated for. Your belief in me brings me awesome delight. All through your life and in each circumstance, you have stooped and cried out to me, and this talks volumes almost your confidence and dedication. Indeed, some time recently a word is on your tongue. I'm mindful of your needs, however it brings me extraordinary delight to listen your supplications. They climb to me like heavenly incense, their sweet smell filling the heavens, a delightful advertising of your confidence and dedication. It warms my heart to witness your immovable confidence, to see how profoundly you get a handle on the profundity of my cherish for you, and to watch your certainty in my eagerness and capacity to offer assistance you. Your supplications are not insignificant words. They are the expression of your heart's most profound wants and your spirit's sincere supplications. Each supplication is a confirmation to the relationship we share, a discussion that fortifies our bond and extends your belief in me. As you talk, as you pour out your heart, know that I am tuning in eagerness, moved by each word that reflects your belief in me. I cherish these minutes when you turn to me, trusting in my boundless control, and cherish to intercede in your life. Your confidence, so strong and immovable, empowers me to act on your sake, organizing circumstances that adjust with the great plan that I have for you. So proceed to come sometime recently me with your trusts, your stresses, and your appreciation. Each supplication sets our association, drawing you closer to my divine nearness. These intuitive are not fair for your advantage, but are cherished minutes for me as well. They remind me of why I chose to walk nearby humankind, to lock in profoundly with each individual who calls on my title. In your confidence, I discover bliss, and through your supplications, I am honored. Proceed to reach out, to talk, and to accept. In return, I guarantee to be your steady bolster, your direct, and your ever-present offer assistance in times of require. Let this truth bring you peace. My nearness in your life is steadfast, a never-ending wellspring of quality and love. Every word you express in supplication, each minute you put your belief in me, develops our association and guarantees the ceaseless stream of my beauty and favors into your life. Keep in mind, you are profoundly esteemed, backed, and you are never alone. As you explore the complexities of your day-by-day life, consider my closeness not simply as a consolation, but as a capable partner in all your endeavors. When challenges emerge, when the weight of the world appears as well much to bear, review that my quality is promptly accessible to you. With each supplication, with each act of belief, you draw more of my control than cherish into your circumstances. This relationship we share is built on an establishment of common cherish and regard. You honor me with your confidence, and in turn, I maintain you with my noble right hand. This divine exchange, your confidence for my faithfulness, is what keeps you grounded and secure in any case of what life tosses your way. So as you step forward into each modern day, do so with the confirmation that you are wrapped by my adore. You are not strolling this way alone. My soul goes with you each step of the way, directing, ensuring, and cheering you on. Grasp this significant truth and let it fill your heart with boldness and your life with peace. Calm your heart, for you are on the cusp of accepting the exceptionally gifts you have implored for. You and your family will before long discover alleviation from the challenges that have tried you in the past. I am allowing you intelligence that will not, as it were, develop your understanding, but to improve your intelligence. Furthermore, I will invest you with the capacity to perceive and preempt the adversary's plans sometime recently they can take impact. This unused shrewdness will light up your intellect like a light brightening a shadowed way. It will direct your choices and hone your recognitions, permitting you to explore through life's complexities with clearer vision. As you develop in understanding, you'll discover that the issues which once appeared inconceivably presently display arrangements apparent and inside reach. This blessing of intelligence is not only for tackling issues, but for improving the life you share with those you adore. Cultivating a more profound, more important association with the improved insight I am giving, you will be able to expect and neutralize any range set against you. No longer will you be caught unprepared by the catches of difficulty. Instead, you will see them from a far distance and dodge them with ease. This prescience will secure you and your cherished ones, guaranteeing that your way forward is smooth and your burdens are light. Embrace the season of favoring with an open heart. Let the peace that comes from knowing what I am doing in your life settle profound inside you. Believe in the guarantees I have made, for they are beyond any doubt and enduring. As you walk in this modern level of shrewdness and insight, observe as your life and the lives of your family individuals change, reflecting the wonderfulness of my cherish and the control of my arrangement. Have confidence and step forward to claim the favors I have arranged. I will awe upon your heart the names of certain people you require to reach out to. It may have been a long time since your ways final crossed, but I am directing you to them presently. Since through these reconnections, not as it were will you get endowments, but you will too ended up a favoring in their lives. This is how my provision works, my child. My favors stream unreservedly to those who accept and look for me earnestly. I am opening a noteworthy modern chapter in your life, one so terrific that it will require you to stay humble. Watch against pride that might cloud your future. Turn to your book of scriptures, submerge yourself in my heavenly word to invigorate your confidence and cement your belief in me. Make it a propensity to come and tune into my voice each morning. Open your ears and your heart to the truths I talk, and cherish my guarantees profoundly inside your soul. Cherish them, live by them, and let them direct you each day. Your supplication, advertised in lowliness and dedication, holds colossal control. Proceed to supplicate with such fervor, my cherished, for in spite of the fact that it may feel as if you are basically bowing to the ground, in truth, your supplications are coming to the exceptionally statures of paradise. Each word you talk is met with my cherishing reaction as I reach out to caress you with my hand. All of paradise echoes your ardent supplications with a resonating amen. When you stoop sometime recently me, know that you are not alone. The act of bowing in supplication is an effective motion that interfaces your soul with mine in a significant way. In these minutes of yield, your heart's most profound wants and concerns are laid uncovered sometime recently me, and I treasure each one. Your supplications are not fair words talked into the void. They are carried on the wings of blessed messengers, conveyed to my position of authority, where they are gotten with extraordinary cherish and mindfulness. As you proceed to implore with dedication, believe that your supplications are moving mountains in the concealed domains. Paradise reacts to the earnestness of your heart, and my control is unleashed in ways you may not, however, completely get it. Indeed, when you feel frail or exhausted, know that your supplications are a source of quality and change, both for yourself and for those you mediated for. The straightforward act of turning to me in supplication makes swells of altar that expand distant past what you can see. So do not develop fatigued in your supplications, my adored. Each time you come sometime recently me, you are drawing closer to my heart, and I am drawing closer to you. Proceed to lift your voice in supplication, knowing that I am tuning in, reacting, and working all things together for your great. Your supplications are effective, and through them, you are taking part in the divine work of paradise on soil. Presently rise, my child, my daughter, and continue through your day with vigor. My blessed messengers walk next to you, my cherish encompasses you. Be guaranteed that the concerns which disturb your rest will before long be tended to. I will organize the individuals around you to be vessels of my favors. Hold quick to my words, grasp them profoundly, for I am almost to open entryways you never expected. I am coordinating indeed more noteworthy shocks and wonders than you have envisioned. Know that I have the control to fulfill your most profound wants, for nothing is past my reach. I will smooth your way and back you in your challenges. My cherished child, are you ready to enter more deeply into my love, to be bathed in my eternal light? Click join and join hands with those who walk this journey of faith, sharing in my teachings and love. Let us move forward together, united in grace and truth. Click join and allow our journey together begin. Courage is what I inquire of you. Do not surrender to the enemy's endeavors to sow seeds of fear and hesitancy in your intellect. I have invested you with my adore, invigorated your soul, and presented upon you the character of a warrior. Blessed with my soul, you are prepared to triumph. Subsequently, arm yourself with the sword of my word and walk forward with mettle. Know that I am with you, fortifying each step you take and directing each choice you make. Stand firm in your confidence and certainty, secure in the information that you are never alone. Each supplication you offer up earnestly draws you closer to my will and my way. As you confront the challenges and fights of life, let my word be your vital direct and your defensive shield. It is not only words on a page but living, dynamic, and effective, competent of cutting through misrepresentation and uncovering truths. It will give shrewdness when perplexity flourishes and bring consolation when trials weigh intensely on your heart. Embrace this travel, knowing that my nearness is a consistent source of consolation. With each challenge you overcome, your confidence is fortified, and your soul is adjusted more closely with my purposes. This arrangement brings a peace that rises above understanding, guarding your heart and your intellect in the middle of turmoil. So proceed to communicate with me through supplication, inundate yourself in my word, and depend on the direction of my soul. As you do, you will discover that no deterrent is unfavorably. I am your enduring supporter, your astute counselor, and your unfailing defender. Walk in this truth and encounter the completion of life. I have guaranteed to those who cherish me and take after my way. Your supplication, advertised from your knees, holds gigantic control. Proceed to implore with such dedication, my adored, for indeed when you feel as in spite of the fact that you are simply touching the ground, in reality, you are coming to paradise. My hand affectionately caresses you in reaction. All of paradise certifies your ardent supplications with a reverberating amen. Presently rise, my child, my daughter, and continue through your day with vigor. My blessed messenger strolls adjacent to you. My cherish encompasses you. Be guaranteed that the concerns which disturb your rest will before long be tended to. I will organize the individuals around you to be vessels of my favors. Hold quick to my words, grasp them profoundly, for I am almost to open entryways you never expected. I am organizing indeed more prominent shocks and wonders than you have envisioned. Know that I have the control to fulfill your most profound wants, for nothing is past my reach. I will smooth your way and bolster you in your challenges. Mettle is what I inquire of you. Do not capitulate to the enemy's endeavors to sow seeds of fear and hesitancy in your intellect. I have blessed you with my adore, invigorated your soul, and presented upon you the character of a warrior. Blessed with my soul, you are prepared to triumph. Grasp the sword of my word and proceed to fight bravely. Know that I am with you, enabling each step and directing each choice you make. Stand steadfast in your confidence and certain in the affirmation that you are never alone. Each true supplication you offer adjusts you more closely with my will and my way for you. As you use this otherworldly weapon, let it enter and light up the darkest circumstances, giving clarity and shrewdness. My word is not fair apparatus for defense, but a guidepost for day-by-day living, advertising course and trust in the middle of vulnerability. With this divine direction, you can explore the complexities of life with affirmation and elegance. Let your supplications be vivid and ardent, for they are the exceptionally pith of our communication. Through these insinuate trades you extend your relationship with me, drawing quality and comfort from my interminable nearness. Each supplication, each minute of confidence fortifies your association to my divine reason, driving you toward a life of fulfillment and exemplary nature. So hold firmly to the truth of my word and walk forward with boldness and conviction. As you do, you will discover that not as it were are you taking after my will, but you are too changing into the individual I planned you to be, solid, steadfast, and triumphant. No sickness has the control to overcome you, no budgetary hardship can instill fear in your heart, and no enemy can wreck the predetermination I have set some time recently you. Keep in mind that in my quality, you are more strong than you can ever envision. Incline on me, and I will give the guts and peace vital to overcome any deterrent. As you confront challenges, know that each one is an opportunity for development and an exhibit of my steadfastness. Monetary troubles are transitory, and they serve to remind you of my arrangement and to construct your belief in me. When you feel overpowered by financial weights, call out to me, and I will open entryways you did not know existed and direct your steps toward soundness and thriving. My wealth is not constrained by natural economies, It is as boundless as my cherish for you. I am calling you to walk with me. Join this community, where my words will inspire your soul and bring light to every part of your life. No illness can touch your soul, and no sickness is past my mending control. When affliction looks for to attack your peace, stand firm in the information that I am your healer. My control to patch is interminable. Believe in my wanton capability to reestablish you totally. Implore, accept, and get my recuperating elegance that rejuvenates both body and soul. In the confront of enemies and restriction, hold on to the truth that you are secured. No constraint of cynicism as the specialist to touch your soul without my consent. When adversaries emerge, they are not just standing up to you. They are confronting me, your undaunted protector. I am a shield around you, your radiance and the lift of your head. Through these trials, I am with you continuously, working all things for your great. Remain associated to me, draw close with an earnest heart, and observe as I change trials into triumphs, fears into confidence, and fights into favors. You are never alone, for I am always at your side, directing, adoring, and carrying you through each minute of your life. If you discover yourself confronting difficulty, keep in mind that you are not alone. You have your confidence, and you have me. Believe in my information of your way and my plans for your life. Hold firmly to my hand, grasp the travel I have laid out for you, and discover peace in my nearness. Let me lift the burden of uneasiness from your soul, for it has no put in your heart. I am carrying you, protecting you from the searing trials you fear. As we walk together, my steps cool the fires and coals underneath us. You will not be hurt, nor will you endure from the warm. Together we will navigate the endless sea of your challenges. In spite of the fact that storms may seethe and towering waves crash around you, keep in mind I am with you. You will not be overpowered by the waters. Let go of your fears and center on the favors that anticipate you once we reach the other side. Believe in me as a child trusts in those who cherish and ensure them. Keep up this belief and hold on to trust. Indeed, when dim clouds endeavor to cloud the daylight of your flexibility and drag you absent from the light implied to direct you, keep in mind, both the sky and the soil have a place to me alone. I am the maker of all, and my creation reacts to my command. I am sending forward unused winds of reclamation. The storm is past, and the daylight presently brightens your sea with guarantees of a peaceful scene ahead. See upon it and celebrate. It is time for you to grin. You will witness delight inside your family once more. Those who have withdrawn will return. Mistaken assumptions will be recuperated, and those misplaced in perplexity will discover clarity and unused course. As each individual diverts their life and places me at the bleeding edge of their heart, transformative changes will happen around you. A few changes might be unobtrusive, however noteworthy, sufficient that others will take note. Numerous will envy you, others will respect you, and they will talk of the recognizable contrasts. Something significant is happening inside you. You show up energized and blissful, a confirmation to the modern life I am developing inside you. They will ask all is the source of your delight and peace, and you will uncover to them that I am your ruler, the creator and maker of your confidence and your salvation. Tell them that I am the as it were one who favors you with the control that raised me from the grave. My title is Jesus, a title that is heavenly and filled with control. Presently near your eyes, stoop wherever you are, and open your heart to get my favoring. With all your confidence and quality, announce Christ lives. Rise and proceed your travel with certainty in my divine will. My pardoning is honest to goodness, and it cleanses your heart through the control of my conciliatory blood. The doors of forever swing wide open for you. Cheer and celebrate, for this is the day of your extraordinary triumph. You will overcome mammoths and discover victory on each way you walk in my capable title. Keep in mind, do not delay where I have as of now finished a chapter. I am writing on you's story in your life from nowadays forward. Let go of torment, uneasiness, blame, and regret. Cast aside misery and disheartening. All that has burdened you, I am lifting these overwhelming weights from your shoulders so that your soul may know peace and gentility. You will involvement the sensation of soaring, a lovely and freeing feeling of opportunity that comes from living in my elegance. Believe in this modern life I deliver you, for it is wealthy with guarantee and filled with perpetual conceivable outcomes. I have as of now yielded my life for you, shedding my blood so that your obligations are paid, guaranteeing that you owe nothing for your transgressions. As you explore this world filled with wrongdoing, know that triumph is secured. If you continue in your otherworldly fights, keep your confidence dynamic, and every day look for my nearness for re-establishment of quality and shrewdness. With each day, you will develop more grounded, getting to be an imposing drive that no foe can overcome. When you grasp my pardoning, you are not fair being exculpated. You are venturing into an extraordinary domain where exceptional things gotten to be conceivable with me. No deterrent is as well incredible. No challenge is unfavorably. Your confidence has the control to move mountains and to call forward showers of favors from the heavens, blessings that show as wondrous wonders in your life. From this day forward, each morning will check on you's starting for you. You will stir with a recharged fire in your heart, moving you toward more profound otherworldly edification and more prominent individual development. You will experience significant expressions of divine adore, involvement, tender delicacy, and feel the comforting grasp of mending. Each unused day, as you step out from your domestic, my sacred soul will be with you, directing and ensuring you. The light that presently emanates from inside you will be unmistakable to all who experience you. Your face, changed by the profound bliss and peace that I pour into your soul, will rouse wonder and amazement in those you meet. They will see something exceptional in you, excellence that outperforms the physical, reflecting the brilliant work I am doing in your life. This is the control of living in my elegance, a living declaration to the significant change that confidence in me brings. As you walk through each day, this light will sparkle brightly, lighting up the way for others as well. It is not simply a reflection of what I am doing inside you, but moreover, and welcome to those around you to encounter the same change. Your nearness will be a reference point of trust, a living illustration of the peace and delight that stream from a life established in my adore. Individuals will be drawn to you, not since of what you say, but since of the light they see sparkling from your heart. This brilliance is a blessing, a sign of my elegance at work in your life. It is the outward sign of an internal change, a heart that has been touched, mended, and re-established by my nearness. As you proceed to develop in confidence, this light will as it were develop brighter, drawing more and more individuals to the source of your bliss. Let this light direct your intuitive, implanting them with thoughtfulness, kindness, and cherish so that others may see and feel my nearness through you. Grasp this change with lowliness and appreciation, knowing that it is a reflection of my adore for you. As you sparkle with the light of my beauty, keep in mind that you are never alone. Child, as I have blessed you with these words, pass them on to another who is weary. Let your kindness be a vessel for my love to reach those in need. I am with you, persistently filling you with my peace and bliss so that you may be a living confirmation to the control of confidence. Let your life be a reflection of my wonderfulness, a signal that focuses others to the trust and salvation found in me. Keep in mind, among us, there are those who are encompassed by pessimism, kept inside dividers of their possess-making, clinging frantically to misrepresentations. They may deny my cherish, addressing the degree of my control, persuaded I cannot alter their lives. These people might endeavor to drag you back into your past, filtering through overlooked remainders to uncover ancient botches and disappointments, attempting to spread your re-established personality with the stains you've as of now washed away. I see the streets you have strolled, the tough ways of trials and the smooth entries of delights. However, you have absolutely closed that chapter of your life. In my eyes, no one has the specialist to condemn you or cast fault upon you any longer. You stay presently past the reach of natural judgments, encompassed in my elegance. Your torment, in spite of the fact that once intense, has ended up antique of a bygone period, a blackout resound of ancient battles that should not obscure your way again. As you stand at this unused first light, keep in mind the dynamic life I have offered upon you. It is a blessing carefully wrapped in the conceivable outcomes of nowadays and the guarantee of tomorrow. Shed the burdens of the past like overwhelming shoes that have worn out their reason, presently walk unshod on the sacrosanct soil of the show, feeling its warmth and essentialness with each step. This travel is sacrosanct, and you are implied to tread gently with delight and ease in your heart, for my burden is simple and my burden is light. Look around you, dear one. See the modern openings that bloom like blooms in the sun, sustained by my cherish and your re-established quality. Each day is a canvas anticipating the brushstrokes of your confidence and activities. Paint with strong colors of trust and flexibility, for you are not characterized by what has been, but by what can still be. In this unused chapter, you are the creator, and with me, all things are conceivable. Compose a story of pardoning, of moment chances, and of profound tolerating peace. As you grasp this travel, know that I am with you, whispering winds of intelligence in your ear and strewing your way with openings for development and bliss. Do not see back, for you are not going that way. Instead, see forward with desire and fervor. Your future is not a continuation of the past. It is an unused creation holding up to unfurl as you select strength over consolation and confidence over fear. Together, we will investigate the immensity of my plans for you, plans to thrive you and not to hurt you, plans to provide you trust and a future. Through this re-establishment, let us move forward together, my child. Grasp the life I have laid some time recently you, wealthy with potential and brimming with divine conceivable outcomes. In this season of recharging, we travel forward together, hand in hand. I have set some time recently you a life copious, ready with potential and sparkling with divine conceivable outcomes. Each step you take is guided by my adoring hand, driving you toward skylines shining and modern. Grasp this blessing, for it is decorated with openings to develop, to cherish, and to gotten to be more than you ever imagined. In this unused chapter of your life, see each day as a valuable stone to be cleaned. You hold the control to shape it with your choices and activities, each one reflecting a portion of my divine arrange for you. Keep in mind, no day is standard when lived with reason and confidence. See around you the magnificence of creation, the warmth of the sun, the grins of those you love. All these are my favors upon you, empowering you to press forward, indeed when the way appears daunting. As you walk this way, know that you are not alone. My nearness wraps you with peace that outperforms understanding. When challenges emerge, as they unquestionably will, reach out to me in supplication. I am continuously tuning in, continuously prepared to offer quality and shrewdness. Let your heart be immovable, trusting in my timing and my idealized will, for it is in this belief that you discover genuine freedom, the flexibility to investigate, to dream, and to act without fear. It is in your belief in me that you discover genuine opportunity, the opportunity to investigate the immensity of your potential, to dream past the limits of your current circumstances, and to act without fear. Embrace this belief as your directing rule, and let it free you from the shackles of question and wavering. As you step forward in this flexibility, you are engaged to seek after ways already untraveled, to imagine prospects once thought incomprehensible, and to attempt activities with boldness and conviction. This opportunity is not just approximately making choices. I call you to see past the commonplace comforts and to step into the obscure with mettle. The life I have arranged for you is not limited by the past or the display confinements. It extends out tremendous and welcoming, calling you to investigate more profound waters and climb higher mountains. In these wonders, you will find the profundity of your possessed soul and the boundless nature of my cherish for you. Together, let us grasp this travel, dynamic with the guarantee of unused beginnings and wealthy with the potential for extraordinary bliss. This is your time to sparkle, to live out the totality of the life I have so blissfully laid some time recently you. Walk strikingly, my child, for your way is lit by my light, and your future is created with unbounded care and boundless love. As you travel from one triumph to another, navigating through the bunch challenges that life spreads out, hold enduring in the information that I am ceaselessly by your side. With my boundless cherish and delicate grasp, I will fortify your heart, preparing you with the strength to overcome any deterrent. Walk unquestionably, for each step you take is appointed and guided by my adoring hand, and each victory you accomplish is a tribute to my faithful commitment to you. Walk certainly forward, for each step you take is appointed and guided by my cherishing hand. Each walk you make and each victory you accomplish is a reflection of my immovable commitment to you. Believe in this travel, knowing that I am with you, directing your way and celebrating in each triumph nearby you. As you move through life, get that your steps are not irregular. They are carefully arranged and imbued with my reason for your life. Each challenge you experience is an opportunity for development, and each accomplishment is a venturing stone toward satisfying your divine potential. Grasp both with boldness and confidence, knowing that I am there to back you through each trouble and to celebrate with you in each success. Remember as well that your travel is a confirmation to my cherish and loyalty. As others watch your advance and the way in which you handle both trials and triumphs, they see the appearance of my nearness in your life. Your walk is not fair, almost your possessed development, but to a witness to my elegance and control, motivating others to look for me and believe in my guidance. Therefore, keep your eyes settled on the way ahead and let your heart be immovable in my guarantees. Do not be influenced by fear or question, for my hand is upon you, driving you forward. Walk strikingly in the certainty that you are never alone, and that each step you take is a portion of a more prominent arranged outline to bring you closer to me and to the great predetermination I have set some time recently. In the embroidered artwork of your life, each string of challenges interlaced with strands of triumph, making a magnum opus that is interestingly yours. As you confront the trials that life presents, keep in mind that they are not simply obstacles, but opportunities, divine arrangements where my quality and your human strength meet. With each struggle, there is a chance for development and a developing of confidence as you incline on me and involvement my control to convey and uplift. If my words have touched you deeply, share your joy and let the world know that my love has reached your heart. I welcome you to see past the prompt battles and see them as the chiseling devices I utilize to shape you into the exemplification of the individual I outline you to be. Like a jewel shaped beneath weight, your genuine quality and brilliance develop through persevering life's weights. Grasp these minutes, knowing that my beauty is adequate for you, and my quality is made culminate in your weakness. As you proceed on your way, let each triumph remind you of my adore and steadfastness. Do not be plagued by the greatness of the fights you confront, for you do not battle alone. My nearness encompasses you, giving peace in the midst of turmoil and clarity when perplexity flourishes. Cheer in each triumph, not fair as an individual accomplishment, but as a confirmation to my ceaseless commitment and a sign of my hand at work in your life. Together, Let us travel forward, celebrating each triumph as a point of reference in the amazing experience of your life. With each step forward, know that you are satisfying the brilliant fate I have set some time recently you, created with unbounded cherish and idealized by my plan. Amen.